podcast, we now know that the investigation into Hunter Biden is including a conspiracy probe, meaning that Joe Biden could be in huge legal trouble. I'll give you the details. Download the Ben Ferguson podcast now.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. A lot going on today. Got a special guest joining the show. Sammy Hagar going to join us, talk about his new cocktail. That's at 12:40. We got a chance for you guys to win tickets to Busch Gardens at 11:40, which is awesome. Got some WWGD going on, and the cast of All-Stars that join me every single day. Jimmy's on vacation in New Jersey, having a good time with his family. Well-deserved vacation. And it's nice enough that he volunteered. He's coming back for 3 days in a row. That's that laugh that we all love and like to grab. Good morning, Mr. Nutter.
Good morning, G-Man.
Good morning, sir. And then, of course, couldn't do the show without her any day of the week, Monday to Friday. She is the ace that we always need in our life. Good morning, and God bless you, Miss Francis.
Wow, hi. That's a hell of an introduction. Hi, good morning, G-Man. Hi, good morning, Nutter.
Good morning, Franny.
Yes, and good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. I love you. Oh, boy, no. You know what's good, though, is that you don't know exactly who I'm saying that
Right,
to.
you didn't say his name,
It's just
unfortunately.
it's just to anybody.
Maybe we can
I love all
recut
the
that.
people.
Can we recut it?
Yeah, we'll recut it later.
Hey.
Yeah. Put something else in there. Let me hear it again. I wasn't ready.
I love you.
That's good. I'll take
boy.
it. You take what you can get. Rome wasn't built in a day. And if it was, there was no Teamsters. 877-927-6969. If you got a question that you want me to ask Sammy Hagar, if you're a fan, let us know. Call us. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Nutter's email's not open, so you can just drive past the station and yell something.
Yell something. I'll hear you.
Perfect. If you like email, you can email me. How about that? Franny at realradio921.com.
Just yell, Nutter!
There you go. And that's Franny. But no, I'm really excited. So you talk about like his cocktail, but he just had that big party a couple weeks ago in Boca Raton. Yeah, so I want to ask him about that. But I was reading a little bit more into it, and I like myself a seltzer, and that's what it is. It's a top shelf sparkling rum cocktail called Sammy's Beach Bar Cocktail Company is what it is. And on top of it, which makes me love it a little bit more, is that it's made in Puerto Rico.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you never know. Maybe you're looking for a spokesgirl. You could step right up.
I think Sammy Hagar is a spokesperson for that.
He's a spokesperson. You could be a spokesgirl.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
that's what I said.
perfect.
The girl. I mean, I'm trying.
Perfect.
I mean, come on. As your agent, I got to get you out there.
Are you my agent since when?
Since there's money to be made.
Yeah.
You know, have cash will follow. As soon as we calls, we'll go. I go, all right, Sammy, sorry we haven't got back to you about Franny. She's been really busy, but tell us the deal now. What are you offering? We're like, what? I'm like, come on. Yeah. And then also you can leave a message for Nutter, right, Nutter?
Yeah, on the iHeartRadio app, you'll just see a little microphone icon. All you have to do is click on that. You can leave us a little ditty. If it's good enough, I might air it.
That's nice. And I was out and about last night like I always am, and a couple people had nice things to say about you.
Oh, good.
That they missed you on the radio. And I said, I wish we felt the same way.
I do, at least.
Yeah,
we
I
use too
do.
many people.
I do.
So yesterday, I complained yesterday about my AC being broken. Well, found out it is very much broken. We had an AC guy come out. So I get home, and if people don't listen on the daily, we don't really, it's okay when we first walk into the studio, and then by the end of the show, G and I are just, it's extremely hot.
Yeah.
The AC does not work very well here.
Yeah.
So from being outside in August 1st, right, is the day my AC decides to take a crap. Then I come in here, and then I go home, and it's miserable. My husband went home early because he was like, I'm going to try to fix it, see what's wrong. Obviously, nothing worked. So,
And he's very handy.
So we ended up finding somebody because it's hard these days to find people, at least like to come right then and there because they're busy.
Yeah.
So we found somebody. It was a friend of a friend who came, and he was there for like an hour and found out we need a brand new compressor.
Oh, dear.
I know. So there's
like a root
over
canal.
$1,000. Yeah. So luckily, hopefully we'll have one. He said if it's under warranty, that would be great because it's only 4 years old.
Oh, it should be.
So hopefully it is. But yeah, he's going to look for it. So if it's not today, then it'll be sometime this week. But I want to give a shout out to my buddy Timmy because I know he's listening. And Nutter, you probably know better than G-Man. Is it a window shaker? Is that what it's called? The AC units that you put in your window?
Yeah, window shaker.
Is that a window shaker?
Yeah, window shaker.
So you have no idea. That's why I looked at Nutter. So my buddy,
Yeah, window shaker.
so
Come
shout
on.
out to Timmy. Thank you so much because he saw on Facebook because my husband posted and he needed AC guy. He came over, brand new window shaker that he had just for, I guess, if this were to happen at his house. So he let us borrow that. And the only room that is cool right now, but I will take it, is our bedroom. So we put it in our bedroom
perfect.
so we could sleep comfortably. Yeah.
Now, window shaker is not a girl outside your window shaking her ass.
No, that is not a window shaker.
Well, you never know.
I mean,
Sunday roads.
right? Your own world. You can call it whatever you want.
Shaking my window.
But yeah, G-Man, it's one of those AC units that you see that
Portable.
sometimes, that goes in your window. Like
Yeah, we
old
had 'em as
school
kids.
places have those.
Yeah, we had them. I remember, and we used to always have them, and everybody, we had them like, I don't know how many we had in our house years
Yeah.
ago, because there's no central air.
Oh my goodness. So God bless him for making at least our bedroom cool because I felt so bad for the dogs yesterday. I was like, they must be miserable.
Well, God bless you, Timmy.
Yes.
You did a great job. You want to back it up with a pizza today? That'd be perfect.
No, it's enough, Timmy. You've done enough. Don't listen to G-Man.
Look at that.
No. You got food from 2J's over there,
Yeah,
so
I
you should
saw
be
that.
happy.
I'm super jacked about that, too.
Yeah,
That made my morning.
They brought in breakfast, and I think maybe because I know it's been a long time. Yeah, you can watch us right now, Real TV. That's realradio921.com. Click on that Real TV link. That is brought to you by our longtime sponsors, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Thank you so much. But yeah, you can see Nutter, G-Man, myself. But maybe we'll do a little Instagram or Facebook Live video.
For some breakfast.
Because I know people want to see your face. I know. And of course, they want to see you stuff your face with something. So
With something.
we'll get that done.
All right.
Any ideas?
Yeah, 2J's.
Okay, great. Want a special shout out to Strike Cigar Lounge was there last night, and they said because of Francis, we're going back there for Greek Gridiron.
Doing it again.
Wow.
Just because of Francis. I was like, okay. So hats off to Ronnie and everybody at Strike Cigar Lounge for having
exciting.
us back. We love being on the patio. It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Our first show should be September 8th. That is when the NFL's kicking off. Big game that night. Rams and the Buffalo Bills. So that'll be our first one, and we'll be there 2 or 3 times a month kicking off Greek Gridiron. So thanks, everybody. Strike Cigar Lounge. Great place. Check it out. Great place to have a cigar. Or a whiskey, whatever you want, or a good glass of wine, and just hang out with friends. Great atmosphere. Check it out. Ask for Ronnie. He's the owner, and say, hey, Greek sent me. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back. Franny's going to tell us about her exciting afternoon. Now, what was more exciting, Franny's afternoon or my afternoon?
I don't know. I guess we'll compare.
Oh, it's definitely yours. Meow. We'll be back. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service you?
Drunk enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting the guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting Monday.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Brought to you by the CW's new hit series, All American Homecoming. Stream every episode now for free, only on the CW app.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38.
As a marketer, you want to reach everyone. Adults, teens, millennials. But it's not like these groups all hang out in the same place, right? Actually wrong. They're all right here, listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM/FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
There aren't many, but there are certain resources in our community that are so good, so reliable. We just always known they've been there and that we can count on them. And it can be easy to take them for granted as a result, but we shouldn't. The Salvation Army of Palm Beach County is celebrating its centennial. Incredible, right? 100 years of doing the most good right here in the Palm Beaches, often in ways that we don't even fully appreciate. Like, for example, their pediatric program, their men's and women's programs, anti-human trafficking, veterans initiatives, emergency food assistance, emergency housing. And I'm just starting to scratch the surface of what they do 365 days out of the year. We can help the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County celebrate another 100-year anniversary. So many ways to help. Shop at a Salvation Army store or donate goods. You may go to salvationarmypalmbeachcounty.org. Make your donation. Thank you. May God bless you.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. New on Curiosity Stream, the world's best documentaries have explored planet Earth and gone into the blue of our planet's oceans. Now witness the alien world of insects with never-before-seen cinematography. Journey to Planet Insect, narrated by Star Trek's Kate Mulgrew. Plus, they were fearless warriors who ruled ancient Europe and held off mighty Rome. Who holds their heritage today? It's Celts, the untold story. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20. Visit curiositystream.com.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
Scott Curley, CEO and founder of KickIRS.com.
If you're getting letters from the IRS, call us immediately. The IRS is the only entity in the country that can seize assets without a court order. If you call us in time, then we know where they're at and we can intervene before anything damaging occurs.
So I called KickIRS.com and they were able to help me. I no longer have this huge tax debt. I am able to sleep better at night and I no longer stress about this. So thank you, KickIRS.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Call for your free tax relief consultation now at 800-420-7550. That's 800-420-7550.
If you don't deal with your IRS problem, then they're going to take your paycheck, they're going to drain your bank account, and they may even take your house. But that doesn't have to happen.
Get your free case evaluation now at 800-420-7550. 800-420-7550. That's 800-420-7550.
New month means new specials at Begin a New Med Spa. And for the month of August, they're offering Botox for $159 for 20 units. Hey, this is Franny. And for someone who is not new to Botox, this is a steal. In fact, my last Botox treatment was from Begin Anew with Dr. Gavin. She is great. And it was the happiest I've ever been with my results. And guys, if you were thinking that Botox is just for the ladies, well, you got it wrong. It is an anti-aging treatment for anyone who's looking to lessen the appearance of wrinkles. And Begin Anew's wonderful staff wants to make sure you get the greatest and most natural looking changes possible. But they have so much more to offer. They have an array of services to rev up your sexual performance. They have testosterone replacement therapy to get you feeling good, laser hair removal, tattoo removal, body contouring, just to name a few. So book that appointment today and say that Franny sent you in, and you'll get a free consultation for their optimal wellness program and free blood work with qualified insurance. Check them out today at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, join the flood of people switching to Pure Talk. The average family saves over $800 a year by switching. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. Or if you still want unlimited data, you can get that and still save a fortune. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say, switch now, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say, switch now.
FAMU's Mary is here to help you move forward. Find answers to your marijuana questions. Hear advice from leaders in your community. Join our in-person community events and tune into our Conversations on Cannabis virtual forum. Know the facts and stay informed. Follow Mary on all social platforms. Listen to the Mary Forum Radio podcast and visit mary.famu.edu to explore our free resources. That's mmeri.famu.edu. Mary, educate, learn, talk.
Hi, Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Get a brand new Ream system for your home with 0 down and 36 months financing now at Air Around the Clock. Our goal is to keep you and your wife very cool all summer. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
Florida Talk Real Estate is your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, you're stuck with a home and you don't know what to do, look no further than FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Listen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until 11, right here on Real Radio 92.1.
You're listening to me for free right now.
Back on Friday, Nutter wants to stay another month without getting paid. Unbelievable.
You know, I just love to be here, you know?
I feel it as soon as you walk in.
It's a great view.
Thank you. Franny's very easy to look at.
Well, I was talking about you, but yeah, she's easy on the eyes as well.
I was like, he's got that straight view of you. You guys are like just made eye contact with each other the whole entire time.
Last person I made eye contact with, that cost me $2,400. Good morning, Francis.
Hey, what's going on? And I'm excited. So Andrew, the Kingpin of Promotion, who helped set up all these great interviews like the one we're going to be doing with Sammy Hagar at 12:40. this afternoon. So he came in, he was like, how do you feel about drinking on the job? And I was like, what do you mean? I was like,
I do it every day.
I was like, what kind of question is that? What do you think is in these 2 cups?
Where have you been, pal?
I'm gonna ask what's in those cups.
That's why the curtains are drawn.
So he asked, and I was just like, I love the idea. I was like, it doesn't get happen that often where somebody asks me that. So he's actually, I guess they are going to have some of these delicious sparkling rum cocktails coming our way. So hopefully they'll have one for you too, Noah, because I know G-Man doesn't drink. So
I might start.
I'm very excited.
We can split his.
Okay, perfect.
That's what I love about this team. It's a team.
Yeah.
I think the flavor they're going to give us is the cherry cola chill.
Ooh.
Sounds delicious.
I love cherry cola.
Yeah.
And it's a chill.
Yeah. It's a classic soda
Brr.
fountain flavor of cherry cola with a hint of spices.
You got to say that to Sammy. I'm telling you, we could pitch you.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm excited that we get to drink it before we talk to him, so we can actually tell him what we think about it.
Oh, then I got to taste it. I got to try. I mean, come on. A little TJ's, a little that, a little,
What's TJ's?
Don't
Oh,
know,
2J's.
whatever.
Oh, boy.
Whatever.
They advertise with us. You should get it right.
Gives them more plug.
Oh, yeah, when you say it wrong.
Of course.
People are Googling, where's this TJ's at? 2J's.
You'll find it.
Yes.
So let us know about your afternoon.
Oh, yeah. So I talked about it yesterday.
If you want to wait, you can.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super long, but we're going to have video up soon. So my girl Megan and I, we went and did a behind the scenes tour with Amy, who is the director over there at Bush Wildlife Sanctuary.
She was here.
We had her here in the studio. Yeah, I had somebody who ended up emailing or texting and was like, hey, where can I find, or what date was it that she was in here so I can go back on the YouTube? It was June 29th, but if you go to realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog, I actually blogged that show. I put a video up and I tell you exactly, because she came towards the end of the show, where you can catch it, where you could see G-Man get scared of every single animal that was in here.
I was like, ah!
Oh, yeah. But it was cool. So I had never been to that sanctuary before. It's super easy to find off Central Street, Indiantown. They're moving to a bigger facility because they need to. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be, I believe, early next year. And that's going to be in Jupiter Farms. But it was just so cool. She took us back there. We took some video pictures, as I mentioned. We'll hopefully have, Megan she's an editing wizard, so she's going to edit all of our stuff together. But we got to go with the black bears and feed Fiona.
Oh, my dog's name's Fiona.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Fiona loves frozen grapes.
Oh, so does my, dogs can't eat grapes. Never mind.
Yeah, so Fiona loves frozen grapes. And so we got to feed this adorable black bear, and she took the grapes from us so much more gentle than my golden retriever did. She was just so cute. Yeah, she just was really delicate. So we got to feed her grapes by hand. We got to go in with the bobcats. Ooh. Bobcats were adorable. Megan got peed on by one of them.
That's good for her. Because she always asks a question, do you pee in the pool?
They warned us, though. Amy did say, they may pee on you because that's what they do. They mark their territory. Well, luckily, Megan has a couple cats, so she may be used to it. I don't. But it was fun. So we got to hang out with the bobcats.
So peeing things so big lately.
Yes. We got to hang out with the gray foxes. We got to go in there with the gray foxes.
Any silver foxes?
not there. But it was really cool. The otters, we learned a lot of their animals there. Actually, Disney will take some of them for educational purposes. A lot of them are movie stars, commercial stars. One of them, if you remember, it's a commercial from a long time ago. It was a Lubriderm commercial, and there was an alligator it was all white, and there's this alligator walking, and they're like, you don't want your skin to feel like that.
Yeah.
It's an old Lubriderm. Well, the alligator lives at Bush Wildlife, so they actually have a lot of their critters who they have as movie and commercial stars, which I didn't realize. I should. It's Amy from Bush Wildlife. I was like, do you think you can sell me as a person to any of these people?
Yeah.
But no, just really, really cool behind the scenes stuff. So we were super fortunate. And yeah, we'll have that up. I'll make sure I put that on the blog so you guys can see all the fun and all the animals we got to hang out with.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
I know you really enjoy that. She was super cool when she came in here, brought the animals for us.
We're not done yet, G-Man. We're gonna have her in again at some point. Yeah, we're gonna have her in again at some point and have some maybe even scarier animals the next time around.
I'm good.
You gotta face your fears. She wouldn't bring anything that would harm you.
How do you know? An animal's an animal.
No, she would not. She wouldn't.
It might flip out.
An animal is an animal. But yeah, I want to wrap my arms around them because they're 100% on donations
Which is great.
only. That's how they run. You can go to that facility for free. But it would be nice if
To make a donation.
because that's how they keep it going.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
you guys, if you want to make a donation, you can make it happen or go see it like Franny did yesterday. And maybe she's going to come back on the show if she has time to see us. We'd love
She
to.
will. She loves to be on the show. Any pub they can get, like I said, because they're 100%. They're nonprofit. They just do donations. So whatever love they can get. And we were discussing some things that we can do. You may hate it.
Oh no.
I feel like he has to face his fears out. I feel like you would like it, Nutter.
Yeah, I love animals.
Jimmy loved it. He had a
Yeah.
blast.
No, I think animals are great.
Oh, love them. That's
For
why I
a
went to the
distance.
other room.
Yeah, years ago, I don't know, I forget who brought it, but they brought in a penguin one time. I got to pet that. Yeah, it was
Here?
really cool. Yeah.
What?
What
Yeah.
station?
It was just back in the theater, and everyone got to go and hang out with the penguin
How
for a
come
little
I
bit.
missed
Sure
a
it was
how-
real?
I missed a
Yeah, it was definitely real.
I missed a penguin day here.
You might not have been.
Was it during my hiatus?
It was during your hiatus,
Damn
I
it.
believe.
Of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
it was.
I remember.
Yeah, you do.
Do you got any penguin sound effects? I know you do a good crow.
Penguin.
Can't tell you if that's incorrect or not because I don't know what they sound like.
That's a penguin and somebody's grabbing its head.
My husband tried to get one years ago from the black market before we started dating, and I'm so glad he did it because it's very illegal, by the way, to own one
Especially
of those.
with a broken AC.
That poor thing.
Good God. It is the Penthouse on a great Wednesday. Got a lot going on. You got a chance for you guys to win Busch Garden tickets. Sammy Hagar calling in, WWGD. We're going to come back with a trifecta. And is Tom Brady getting suspended? Dun, dun, dun. We'll be back.
Download the app and then take us anywhere. Except maybe there. Get it from your app store. Search for iHeartRadio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
The Greek Zone is brought to you by the #1 marijuana clinic, MMJ Health.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back, and we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this, everybody is a somebody, and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A construction site is a noisy place where things can be misinterpreted. We need to redo the drywall. It can sound a lot like...
Rewire the hall?
They're firing Paul?
Wait, what did I do?
Or even...
Install a waterfall! Whose dumb idea was this?
Be on the same page at every stage with Autodesk. From the designers to the field crew to the owner of the finished building. Autodesk Construction Cloud gives everyone clarity. Now, how about that drywall?
Some big news. Dick Morris's new book came out, and it says Donald Trump is running for president. And right after that, President Trump said, it's not a matter of if, but when. You need to get Dick Morris's new bestseller, The Return, today. It reveals Trump's long-expected plan for 2024, his real reason for running, and his coming big surprise. Morris says Trump still might face 3 threats, including Hillary Clinton. And yes, Morris says she's running again. Newsmax says The Return is the book of the year. Already a #1 Amazon bestseller, The Return gives you Trump's plan. Big media, big tech, and the deep state want to stop Trump, but The Return shows Trump will triumph. Get Dick Morris's The Return in bookstores everywhere, or see the free offer from Newsmax and save almost $28. Just go to thereturn911.com. Thereturn911.com. That's thereturn911.com.
I was having a lot of sinus infections. My sinuses were clogged, pressure, headaches.
Linda suffered for years with chronic sinus infections.
You don't feel like doing anything. When you feel like your head is completely clogged, all you want to do is just lay down and sleep. And the pressure, it's just not fun. Always walking around with a headache.
Now, her issues are gone. How? A minimally invasive procedure done in the office of West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers called balloon sinuplasty.
I really did not know what it was like to feel like you're really breathing and not being so clogged up. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and I would definitely recommend it for someone else.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure, congestion? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers. Call 561-459-3228. 561-459-3228. That's 561-459-3228.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOLD for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code GOLD. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GOLD for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code GOLD for a $5 bonus.
They say to never mess with the classics, but Panera did that and more with their new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. Pan-seared chicken, a secret garlic aioli recipe, Parmesan crisps, and pickled chips all on a buttery brioche roll. Try one for only a $1 delivery fee when you order on their app. Restrictions apply.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Heads up for a crash in West Palm. This is 95 southbound, just north of 45th Street. FHP reporting that it's off to the shoulder, but you'll slow down just a bit as folks take a look at what's going on there. That's typical. Not seeing any tie-ups on the turnpike, and for the most part, side streets are running smoothly. No major backups being reported. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Most World War II events have made their way into our history books, but for nearly half a century, the tragedy of the HMT Rona was kept secret. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Everyone deserves to feel safe and protected at home, but some communities are more at risk for deaths or injuries in residential fires than others. According to FEMA, socioeconomic factors are among the best-known predictors of fire rates.
And then see if I get a second, I'm definitely getting a third.
Ooh, love the confidence. Love the confidence, Nutter. Speaking of confidence, good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, we heard the news yesterday about the Miami Dolphins and their owner, Stephen Ross, who looks like he put his hand in the Winnie the Pooh cookie jar. And he was talking to Tom Brady and Sean Payton. A lot of people said, and the Dolphins lost a first-round pick next year that sucks and got fined $1.5 million. And Stephen Ross, it's his own building. He can't even go into it till October 17th. How much does that suck? But again, not good. But people are saying, is Tom Brady going to get suspended? Because, again, he was talking to them. Well, it turns out with the NFL that the Dolphins reached out to Brady, so Brady is not going to get suspended. And also, tomorrow's Thursday. The NFL has till Thursday to appeal the whole situation with Deshaun Watson. Whether or not that happens, we'll see. I don't know if they're going to appeal or not. Word on the street, they might. Vince Scully passed away yesterday, 94 years old. He was the voice of baseball for 65 years. He was the announcer for the Dodgers, Brooklyn, and L.A. And when you wanted to listen to a baseball game, there was nobody that did it better than him. He was by himself all those years, never had a partner, never had a sidekick, just Vince doing it. The Dodgers named the street after him, right where the stadium is years ago. He's definitely going to be missed in the sports world, and he was iconic. He was 65 years, the same job. That is unbelievable. And if you like Hard Knocks, it's coming back. That's right, August 9th. Put it in your calendar. Get the marshmallows ready, Nutter. Detroit Lions, Detroit. It's going to be different to see the Detroit Lions on a big screen like that for a national broadcast, but we'll see if they have a good appeal. They got a head coach that's a little bit not playing with a full deck, Dan Campbell, but it's the Lions, and they think this year they're going to compete, and that'll be Hard Knocks starting August 9th, and that is your trifecta. Now, I know we have Sammy Hager calling in 1240, but we have somebody else famous.
Oh, yeah, let's welcome Ozzy to the Penthouse. Hey, Ozzy.
Hello, Penthouse. It's Ozzy. The only reason I'm listening, frankly, Jack texted me that Nutter was on the Penthouse, and so I'm a fan of Nutter.
Well, so are we.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I like you, Creek. You're good too, but Nutter is over the top funny, and
oh yeah, he's awesome.
I like to listen to him. Anyway, as for like Sammy Hagar, I wanted to call in too because frankly I was a little jealous. And here's some tips on camping. If you go camping, what you got to do is bring vodka, at least a gallon of vodka, and then then you're roughing it and streaking straight, and it burns a little, but you're camping. And drinking on the job, just do it because it helps the stress, and I do it all the time.
All right, thank you, Ozzy.
That's it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Great advice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounded nothing like him.
No, we've actually had him call in before, and I wanted to be like, man, you sound a lot different. So we had him call in, and Nutter, you missed it. We wanted to do just an Aussie and Greek interview to see like if they could understand each other.
Oh, wow.
But it didn't play out that way, unfortunately. But he was fantastic, and I know Jimmy put together something. It's Aussie, Greek, and who's
Lou
he?
Holtz.
And results.
The Notre Dame.
Yeah,
You might be able to find it.
It's
there.
good.
You know,
Nutter's really
He
not
said
happy.
not today.
Not today. He's not happy until he gets his breakfast.
We will wait. So I got a couple texts in, and of course, Nutter, I'm sure you're going to expect this one at 47142.
Oh, is it from my friend Stephen
It
Boca?
sure is. He wants to know. I said, hey, Nutter, your wife and my kids want to know what kind of souvenir you want on our vacation. Thanks again.
My kids.
I knew this.
I don't mind a good coffee cup or a keychain.
There
so,
you go.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. So
Maybe a shot glass.
Perfect.
My kids.
I love it. And then I also got another text, 47142. Started off with Real Radio. Says, hey, Franny, so excited to hear your adventures at Bush Wildlife Sanctuary yesterday because today it's my birthday and I am on the way there. When Amy was on the show, I said to myself, that's what I want to do for my birthday. Also, happy to hear Nutter on the show. Say hello to him for me. Have a great day. Love from Carol Moonstar.
Oh, I love Carol Moonstar.
Yes. So happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Enjoy. God bless.
Have
Call
so
us
much
up.
fun.
Yeah, tell us about your big afternoon at the wildlife place. That'd be pretty cool. That's awesome. See, Nutter, you got a lot of fans, baby. People love you. I'm out in the street and people come up to me. Last night, walking, like 11:30 in Boca, some guy came up to me. Love Nutter. I'm like, who? Like, what? What are you doing? It's so funny. Boca's the only place that, like, 11:30 at night, they still have meter guys, like, driving around, and you got to put change in your meter.
Oh, yeah.
They are so serious there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard it, and people are kind of upset about it, but downtown West Palm Beach, they used to have, and like overnight parking was free. So a lot of it, I believe, was like parking was like 12 to 7 or something like that. I have to double check. But they were starting to say that they were going to charge all the time, 24/7. And I guess everybody's just so sick and tired of having to spend money all the time on all these things. Things getting so expensive.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm trying
stop?
to see if I can double check. Yeah, I think that they were like, all right, never mind. People are really upset about it. So
Sometimes all you got to do is bitch.
That's it.
It happened in Las Vegas. They were charging for parking for locals, and they went up and crazy. Teddy Covers was telling us from Vegas, and they stopped it at the casinos.
Yeah.
Because people were really going crazy.
So they were talking about it. The changes were going to affect the city of West Palm Beach, downtown parking, also parking spots from the Amtrak train station. They said it was from there all the way east to Flagler. So people are upset. So just this past Monday, the city said, all right, we're doing away with the 24/7 enforcement. Yeah. And they said that it's not reduce that much, but the amount of a ticket has been reduced to $35 down from $37.50, I guess, if you were to do a full day there. I don't know how it goes. It's been so long since I've been to downtown West Palm. But they said the hours of parking enforcement have been broken down into 3 zones, and they put the whole thing there. But yeah, people really get upset about it when they do. The city doesn't want everybody to be pissed at them. They're like, all right, fine, you win.
Well, again, because like anything else in life, if you're used to not paying for something and then you gotta, or the same thing when prices go up, why we're so upset about gas, you're like, you got to be kidding me. And that's what people do. They get vocal, they get mad, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Dan Cook is a comedian who's had a very successful career for a long, long time. And looks like he got engaged to his girlfriend. And she's a little younger than him. I think she's 23, 24. A lot of people have an opinion about this. But also, he puts it on social media. So my thought on this is if you don't want to hear the feedback, don't put it on social media.
Well, obviously he doesn't care. He's proud of her.
Oh, they should be. They're in love.
Yeah, this Kelsey Taylor. Yeah, they're 27 years difference.
Yeah, that's
between
not
the two.
bad.
And they've been dating for 5 years. So he started dating her when she was 18.
That's what people are saying.
Babes.
Yeah.
Little baby.
But they found love. And Nutter, you're a big fan of love, right?
Yeah, I love love.
Yeah, so what do you think? You think Cook and the girl, 27 years, too much difference or not really?
I mean, as long as she was of legal age, then, I don't see what's wrong with that.
I mean, 5 years, I think, is a long enough time to realize whether or not you want to be with and marry somebody. And,
5 years is long.
Yeah.
Long time. So, Dan Cook, congratulations. We hope it all works out for you. And I don't think he was ever married before this. But he seems to be. He hasn't really done much lately because he was always touring all over the place. But maybe I'm not familiar with his touring schedule.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much of him out there hitting the road either. So
yeah, he was hot as. He was.
Oh yeah, not just that. He was when
movies,
like early 2000s, early mid 2000s. He was in a ton of movies.
Yeah, he definitely was. Fan of his, Nutter?
Yeah, he was all right. A couple of his stand-up shows, but yeah, he was in a few good movies that I remember.
Good Luck Chuck was
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Employee of the Month.
That was funny.
Waiting is a funny movie.
Yeah. I like the Employee of the Month one with Jessica Simpson. Ooh, she was smoking, huh?
Yeah, that was a funny movie.
She still is, by the way.
Yeah.
She's done a turnaround, and she looks fantastic. She has got some great legs on her. But yeah, because she said she had like a really rough patch where she'd put on a lot of weight, and then she had like addiction, I believe, to alcohol and stuff like that. And she's flipped her life around. Yeah, and she looks really, really good. But yeah, so I do want to, by the way, direct you to realradio921.com. Not only do you have like all kinds of cool stuff on there, actually, no, I apologize, to our Instagram page. So I posted something today. It was yesterday that we spoke about it, and it was the top 5 beers, but I want you to interact with us because I got a lot of feedback on the text line, and I got some feedback on my personal Facebook page. So you have the opportunity to create your own top 5 list. So I gave you, this was done by u.gov. And it was Americans' favorite beers, but you can play along. It's Instagram or Facebook. Our handles are Real Radio 921, and just right there on the comments.
That's it.
Yeah, make your own list. If you do not agree with the list that they decided on, then, and it was research, it was a study that was done, so you can create your own list.
Yeah, but give us your opinion like everything. And if you got a question you want us to ask Sammy Hagar, who's calling in at 1240 about his new cocktail, seltzer cocktail, call us. Let us know.
Oh, wow. Somebody does not agree with Dane Cook. They said Dane Cook is a pedophile. 27 years difference is dirtbag status. And then we got Nutter, it's a man. And then we have another birthday. So maybe, Nutter, I'm not putting it on you now, but maybe next segment. Says, hey, Penthouse, it's my 30th birthday today.
God bless.
Can we get Misspeak 30 or the Happy B-Day You're Not Special song? Money's on the dresser. That's from Taylor and Boca. So happy birthday, Taylor. We'll get something ready for you.
Yeah, we'll play number 30. Nutter's not doing anything.
The least we could do for your birthday.
Yeah, I'm looking for that right now.
Yes.
Thanks. So we could probably have it by 2 o'clock.
Well, he said 30, right?
Yeah, 30.
He's cranky until he eats. Then once he's eating, because once that food got dropped off, Nutter was like out the door. And then a couple other stations got in. He was like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, yeah. No, 2Js came by and they dropped off like egg, bacon, cheese, egg, sausage, cheese, egg. They would have like the breakfast potatoes, fruit salad, everything is there. All kinds of cookies. And we've been waiting to eat for like the past hour.
So Nutter's cranky.
Well, they specifically dropped it off for WJNO. And so then we get to reap the benefits of that as well, too. So we had to wait till they got their whole thing.
It used to be brutal. We used to get food in the Penthouse all the time. We would see people we didn't even know walking in the studio.
But we would put it in the studio.
Yeah. No.
Until we got what we wanted. And then we would bring it out to the main kitchen, the communal kitchen over there. But people would walk in our studio and be like, hey, guys, what's up? How are things?
Never saw them before.
Oh, my God, you have food? I didn't know why you're in here. Remember that one time that girl took my pie and I was so upset?
That's right.
Wow.
Franny had this dessert she wanted.
I was eyeballing because they brought one of each kind of dessert, and I'm eyeballing this pie, but I'm broadcasting. I can't do anything. And so she comes in like right after commercial break, and she was like, ooh, a key lime pie or whatever it was, and grabbed it. And I was just like, I'm not going to say anything because
she tried to trip her.
My name wasn't on it, but I was so upset.
I remember that.
Like the one thing I wanted.
I would fight over a key lime pie.
Oh, yeah.
I got that misspeak ready. You
Let's
guys
do
want
it.
to hear it?
All right, Nutter.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
I'll tell you about a correction in the trifecta from earlier today that we'll wing back to and then bang around. Peace.
Goldie Monkey, that was taken from the Palm Beach Zoo yesterday. So
Maybe the other animals will say something. Hello. Remember, the only thing you can get away with is something that you can get away with.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Johnny Manziel's out of work. He was playing the Canadian Football League. It was supposed to be a kick in his has.
What's he saying, Johnny?
You call him up. He's like, I'm kidding, fool. Drop dead. 25,000. But you said, Greek, clean my lawn.
What the hell did you just say?
Yeah, when you get slammed.
just trying to find it.
And Franley slams me a lot.
What'd you call me? Friendly?
What are you, an idiot?
Oh my God, I feel like I've had wheel with you guys. God.
You feel like what?
Back off. You may have a concussion.
Wow.
That's all you have to say, Nutter?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words, man.
So now you understand why somebody calls me, what is it, Frannis? Because he's called me Frannis, Franley. One time, did he even call me the Seknarf, or is that something else? What did that come from?
What?
Or was that Johnny C?
Johnny C. Was it me?
Oh, that's my name backwards.
Yeah, I didn't.
Seknarf. is my name backwards.
I kind of like that one. You should have hung on to that.
I never called you that.
There was another one, though, that
I
you
barely
did.
know your name frontwards.
I know.
How
It's
do you
true.
go
That's
backwards?
true. It's true.
But you're my favorite person on Real Radio. No offense, no.
None taken. I'm just happy to be here.
And I really feel that. I mean, when I saw you get out of your car this morning, you were skipping, walking into the studio.
Clicking his heels together.
You saw that?
Yeah, I was like, wow, this guy's really happy. What some people do for a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were going to be here.
Oh, do you know what because we're talking about food and you said cheese and I was like, man, how did I forget this? So a couple weeks ago, I don't know if you saw this, Nutter, but Velveeta mac and cheese came out with a Veltini. And disgusting, maybe, but I like cheese. I like vodka. So it's a Velveeta infused martini.
Okay.
So Goldbelly, which is a food delivery company, they can deliver things all across the country. So if you want Maine lobster, they'll send them to you.
What was the name of the company?
It's called Goldbelly.
Yeah, my wife calls me that too.
Goldbelly.
Yeah.
A little bit into the bedroom of Nutter and the wife. Now, is that before anything happens or just like she'll send you a text?
She'll shoot me a text.
Hey, Goldbelly, get up here.
Like, I'm on my way. You see that little dance I did on the station?
Same dance.
Yeah, same dance.
It looks like you
calls you
practiced that. It looks like you practiced that.
So yeah, Food and Wine, they came out with this article and it sent you there. So there's a restaurant company in New York called BLT Steak and they have one in Midtown and other places. And so I was like, all right, these are high-end restaurants. So if they're offering this, it can't be that bad, right?
Sure.
So it's a Velveeta cheese infused martini, vodka infused martini. Then they rim the glass with Velveeta cheese.
I like a good rimmed glass.
I'm sure you do. And then and then you get mac and cheese, the Velveeta mac and cheese shells as a garnish with olives stuffed with Velveeta cheese.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot. It's a lot of Velveeta cheese. So when we were talking about it, I was like, screw it, I'm going to order it. So they only had like a limited amount where you could get it sent to your house, but it's the ingredients. So I ordered it. It took a couple weeks. I got it in yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So it comes with a kit. Came with 2 martini glasses, cheap. So that part was it. It was like $45. But it came with a really nice gold shaker. It came with a box of the Velveeta mac and cheese shells. It came with a square, the Velveeta cheese.
Wow, for $45?
It came with the olives. It came with 2 packs of the Velveeta, like just Velveeta cheese, like little, like the squirty packs.
Yeah.
So it came with 2 of those, I guess, to infuse the vodka and to rim the glasses. What it was what I read, and I guess I did not read it clearly, I didn't read it well enough, was that
comes once a month.
Quest Diagnostic. Am I dying? Should I check it? I'm waiting on lab results.
You're done at 11:05.
Oh boy. So they. I'm not gonna. I'll wait. They leave me a message. So, anyways, they don't give the vodka in there. So I thought it was gonna be vodka infused. So I have to infuse my own vodka, which is fine. I do. I have a handle of Tito's at home, so I'll be fine. But so I'm gonna make it, and it's been a long time, probably over a year, that I did a free pouring with Franny. So it'll be a special edition free pouring with Franny.
Great.
And I'll be making the Velveeta Teeny, I think. So it'll probably be coming at you sometime this week.
What time are we doing that at?
I don't know.
I might stop by for
All right,
this.
perfect. Hey, you can, because my husband thinks it sounds disgusting. So I'm legit going to be making 2. And I mean, I don't want to drink them both by myself. I will if I have to. But
Yeah, maybe she'll bring you one.
Yeah. Drink at work
I could
2
do
days
it. I
in a
can
row.
actually bring it. We could do it right there on the countertop.
Yeah.
A little special edition.
You know what? Strike Cigar Lounge. Last night, Ronnie said he wants you to make a drink. September 8th. We kick off the thing for football season. Something special you can do behind the bar. So maybe not that, but maybe something that goes along with football. And
Like a Bloody Mary or something.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know, something with mojito, something like that.
Oh,
berries.
Yeah.
You
All
think
right.
about it.
We have to get some mint in there, because I think last time I wanted to make you one, we didn't have mint to make it.
I'll tell 'em.
So we'll get some mint in there.
We'll get some mint in there.
And we'll do it.
It is the Penthouse on a great Wednesday. Sammy Hagar at 1240 calling in, and we also got a chance for you guys to win tickets to Busch Gardens, which is awesome. WWGD. A lot coming at you today. And then also we have some Florida stories. We got anything you want to talk about?
No, I don't want to talk about anything. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
good.
actually...
Awesome. Look at her. He's dying to eat the poor kid.
Yeah, there was a Florida inmate who was bored. This female was bored, so she did something that you should not do to a corrections officer. I'll let you know what she did. Then an alligator with a knife in its head. But it makes me want to go, if that's what the alligator looks like, I wonder what the person looks like that did that to the alligator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't just one of those stupid people who did it for no reason. But yep, I have that and so much more coming your way on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
It's Palm Beach Charlie's 000 event. Zero cash down, zero interest, and zero payments until fall on any new Harley this week only. Palm Beach Charlie has the largest Harley inventory in South Florida with hundreds of bikes in stock. Palm Beach Charlie has secured financing terms that can save you thousands on interest. No cash down, no payments, no interest until fall. Annual percentage rates such as 1.99% and no payments until September on any new Harley at Palm Beach Charlie's 000 event. Now through Sunday.
The job market is competitive right now, so you need to be competitive to attract top talent. If you're trying to fill open positions at your business, iHeartMedia is here to help. Use radio and digital targeting to find fresh, passive candidates currently in the workforce. These candidates are listening right now, looking for new opportunities. Together, we can let the community know you're hiring. Visit iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a new crash, 95 West Palm, and this is northbound right at Belvedere Road. You've got two right lanes blocked and stop-and-go delays in this area. So just watch out and avoid that area if you can. Also a crash on the northbound exit ramp 95 to Blue Heron Boulevard, and we've got lanes blocked there as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Fall into autumn hiring with Indeed. Their all-in-one solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
The heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Fill up the engine, we can drive real far. Go dancing underneath the stars. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes, I wanna drink that smile, I wanna feel
listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on today's Wednesday all day. We'll be with you all day, so it'll be Wednesday all day. Nutter's in the house.
What's up, G-Man?
He's happy now because he ate and he was a
I
little
stuffed
upset.
my face, yes.
What'd you take, like 3 sandwiches? Took one in your pocket?
Well, yeah, I got something for later.
You're unbelievable. You really are. You're such a prince. You really are. You're such a prince. Jimmy's on vacation. He'll be back Friday. And, of course, we wouldn't do the show without her, even if they made us. Frances is here. She adds everything to the show.
You have done a show without me plenty of times, but I appreciate you for always saying that. It's really kind of you.
But we only did the show because you were out sick.
It's
not
or on
good.
vacation.
Yeah, so that was on your recall,
Yeah.
not on
or I
mine.
needed a personal day, or
Whatever you need.
I'm just kidding.
I can't today. I had such a rough night.
You did. You said you had a rough morning already.
Rough morning and then I had a rough night. I lost the pair of, I don't want to say, I lost some article of clothes last night, but I got them back.
You lost an article of clothing, huh?
Yes, I did. It was a belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I got it back. Thank
Got it. Did you leave it at somebody's house?
you. In a way.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. So, Ricardo, if you're listening, you want to do some Florida stories or no?
Sounds good. I'm just trying to post this 2J's video, and yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. It's Florida stories, but I think Nutter's on the line right now. We're eating one of his sausage sandwiches. He took a sausage sandwich, a BLT, and a cheese muffin, all in one thing. And he's in great shape, the kid. Don't laugh, Randy.
I didn't even do anything. I'm posting a video.
We got some Florida stories.
Oh, we do?
Yes, let's do it.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Yeah, so an alligator, this is really, really sad. It was recently euthanized after it was found swimming in a Volusia County pond with a knife stuck in its head. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said photos of the gator were posted to social media, which then prompted investigation, wondering what the hell's going on. So several people spotted this gator in the pond, and they said it was behind a Subway restaurant. And this was in the Deltona area. So FWC officers captured the alligator over the weekend and realized that his injuries were so bad that it did have to be euthanized. They said it's not known who stabbed the gator in the head, but they are saying if anybody knows who did this, because, yeah, this is animal cruelty. It's
terrible.
Especially, yeah, I mean, if it's not like a self-defense kind of thing, which I don't think it is. I just feel like it's some scummy person who
But
did
you
that.
did say, you never know. You might have. The other
I
person.
wonder what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I love that laugh, Sammy.
Uh-huh. So there's a lot of animal stories today. So there was a man who was actually taken into custody because he stole his roommate's pet bird. Yes, in fact, he stole his parrot. And this bird, by the way, is like an $1,800 parrot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Parrots are a lot of money.
They are.
I know a girl had a couple, and she just told me the price. I was like, you gotta be.
Yeah.
She paid like $4,000.
Oh yeah, my uncle had like 3 macaws, no longer. But not just that. I mean, just the cages that they have are typically pretty damn big because they're big birds. So like one of his his living room, like the whole back half was just this cage for these birds to fly back and forth.
And they're tough to handle.
They're loud too, and he had them maybe for a few years, but when he thought he was going to keep them, he said he was going to leave them for me in his will because he knows how much I love animals. I do love animals. I do not like birds. I just don't know why. I think it's just because those specifically, they were jerks. It's like, oh yeah, and they like broke skin, like they're mean, and it also, they're really loud. So I was like, please don't. But anyways, back to the story. Justin David Peters from Summerlin Key stole Piper, who's a eucalyptus parrot. That's the name of my golden retriever, by the way. So they said that his roommate repeatedly told him to leave the bird alone and that he didn't have permission to remove the bird from its cage and stuff like that. So the guy was like, the guy was like, oh yeah, so I'm going to take it. And that's what he did. He stole Piper. They said, the guy went home, the owner of Piper, and he was like, he was no longer there. Neither was Peters. And so he took possession of him. Well, witnesses told police that Piper seemed very stressed and agitated when the guy was taking him away. And there's security camera footage that shows him with Piper at several different locations in that area. So I guess he was just kind of flaunting the bird around.
Well, that's not good.
No. So he was taken into custody and charged with grand theft, by the way, and animal cruelty.
Can't steal stuff, people. That's not yours.
No.
Don't try to get Nutter's egg sandwich.
Well, and
no.
yeah.
No.
Pry it out of my dead hands.
He messed up Piper, too, which was not very nice. I guess he kind of manhandled Piper.
Aw.
I know. A lot of people are being jerks to these animals. And then, yes, we have a Florida inmate who has been charged with something. And so she's already in jail. So she's got more charges now on her. So deputies say that they were escorting Jasmine Levesque to a pod inside the Pinellas County Jail when she decided to attack. The deputy, by the way, was taken to a walk-in clinic for treatment, so I guess she attacked the deputy pretty damn hard. So after being read her rights, and she said, obviously, for batteries, is what they charged her for, she said that she attacked the deputy, her words is, because she was bored and had nothing else to do. And she said and was already in a couple fights earlier in the day. So
Oh,
she's
well,
like,
might as well.
keep it going.
Yeah.
Yep, bored, nothing else to do. And I was already in a couple fights, so figure might as well just keep this going.
Let me keep it going.
Yeah, so yes, she has been charged with a felony count of battery on a law enforcement officer and is going to spend a lot more time in jail. And by the way, she was in there for just like a grand theft, not for beating up anybody.
Now she's going to be doing more time.
Yes, she is. And I guess she stole a bunch of makeup out of Ulta Beauty. That's why she was in.
Well, that can get
So it's not-
expensive.
It
No,
can.
you know about that.
Oh, yeah.
It can.
I remember when I had a bail you out.
Yeah, she had 87 cosmetic items stashed in her purse. Yeah, but she's going to jail for something so silly like that. It
And yeah.
went to jail, and then she beats up a
It happens
deputy.
sometimes. You get in trouble, you get into a little bit of a altercation. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, you're doing double the time.
Yeah, I guess when she stole those cosmetics, so when she got popped for it, she's got great excuses, right? Her excuses was that she stole them because she wanted to beautify herself.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice. You should always want to do that, but you got to pay for this stuff.
Yeah, you do. Oh, and then as your What the Florida. I have my own What the Florida. Not really. So, but I said that. I'm like, why did I remember this? So I went to Publix yesterday where shopping is a pleasure.
It is.
It is a
Truly
pleasure
is.
there. And I went to one that I normally don't go to. It's close to my house, but I have one that's really close. It was just I was taking military from Bush Wildlife. So there's one right there closer to my home and gardens. And I went in there and they have the self-checkout. So the one I normally go to doesn't have self-checkout. So there's a little line. And I'm waiting, and so one woman leaves, and then I go in there, and I see that on it was like $67, and it's not paid for.
Oh, she didn't pay.
No, there was a woman though who was watching all of it, and I think, so she's standing there. As most of the time, they do have an employee there, just in case you need help checking out, or maybe you have an alcohol purchase or
Yeah,
something.
they got to check your ID.
Yeah, or something. And so she was there, and I think she because how do you not know, right?
Yeah.
So when I went there and I told her, I was like, ma'am, I was like, this isn't me. And I was like, and she was like, oh, so she goes and she tried to catch up to her. Why? Because we hear this all the time. You're not allowed to stop somebody that's
The shoplifter. Yeah.
Oh, really?
as an employee. And I'm just like, yeah. So they were just, I saw her get the manager and they handled it really quickly, but they were like, get the security camera footage. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I think you have to call authorities
Wow.
to come and handle it. You can't handle
Or security?
Yeah, but in my head, I'm going, man, there's so many places now that do that.
Yeah.
That do that self-checkout. I wonder how much on the daily
They get
people just walk out. Yeah, because she scanned all the items and then just pay. Yeah.
Why scan them though? Why take the time?
To pretend, I
That's
guess.
right.
Oh.
Because somebody walks by, it looks like you're paying.
Yeah, yeah.
And they turn their corner and you screw.
You're doing the whole process.
Yeah, they're all bagged.
Yeah, you're doing the whole process except the paying part. And I just wonder, man, since those have been out and about, I wonder how
sure.
often people get screwed with those.
I'm sure there's people out there who do it every day.
Because everybody has them. Home Depot, Wally World, everywhere you go. Costco,
Yeah.
they all have it.
Strip clubs would be nice.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Self-checkout at strip clubs. Interesting
places.
concept. All right.
I know we got a couple of people on hold. We'll get them right after the break, so please hold on. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. We'll come back. Also, Franny's got some news about a matchmaker. Give you a little heads up if you're looking to meet somebody. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service you?
Drunk enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting the guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
Free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting Monday.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Brought to you by the CW's new hit series, All American Homecoming. Stream every episode now for free, only on the CW app.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Red Pilled America is the best storytelling podcast in the country. This week we explore whether manufacturing jobs can ever come back to America by telling the origin story of the baseball cap. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
Progressive presents Married to Your Home.
I'm disgusting.
Oh, House, don't say that.
You could live someplace so much better than me.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah? Look at these uneven stairs. Gross.
House, you know I don't care.
Ugh, and the squeaky door hinge.
Well, I think it's cute.
No matter how much you already love your house, you'll love it more knowing you could save big bundling your home and auto with Progressive. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the summer fun sale, July 29th through August 8th, and get 35% off paints and stains with prices starting at $27.29. That means 35% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, 35% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your local Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
I was having a lot of sinus infections. My sinuses were clogged, pressure, headaches.
Linda suffered for years with chronic sinus infections.
You don't feel like doing anything. When you feel like your head is completely clogged, all you want to do is just lay down and sleep. And the pressure, it's just not fun. Always walking around with a headache.
Now, her issues are gone. How? A minimally invasive procedure done in the office of West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers called balloon sinuplasty.
I really did not know what it was like to feel like you're really breathing and not being so clogged up. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and I would definitely recommend it for someone else.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure, congestion? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers. Call 561-459-3228. 561-459-3228. That's 561-459-3228. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have an accident right near Belvedere Road northbound. A couple of right lanes blocked there, and things are moving pretty slowly at this point. Still have Glades Road shut down in Boca Raton due to a hit and run earlier. This is between St. Andrews Boulevard and Renaissance Way. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Panera. They say to never mess with the classics, but Panera did that and more with their new chef's chicken sandwiches. Pan-seared chicken, a secret garlic aioli recipe, Parmesan crisps, and pickled chips all on a buttery brioche roll. Try one for only a $1 delivery fee when you order on their app. Restrictions apply.
The future of audio is here today, and you can hear it on the iHeartRadio app. It's everything audio in one easy-to-use, completely free app. That means streaming music, radio.
Yeah, she's a great individual. She really is.
Yeah, Nutmeg's the best.
She is very funny, works on her stuff really, really hard. Jimmy's out, but Nutter's here.
Good morning, G-Man.
Good morning. And, of course, Francis is here.
Hey, what's up? And speaking of hard, 47142, start off with Real Radio. I got a Secnarf. That sounds like a sexual move. It says, okay, baby, we'll start with a little half and half, then we'll switch to a 69, and then we'll finish with a Secnarf. Oh, wait, here we go. Yahtzee. Says, man, I need a cigarette. Thanks, you. You just totally got me in your head for a second. Then we have another text that said, pretty sure that it was Freddie Covers that stabbed an alligator. Hopefully the authorities get him.
Freddie Covers.
Sorry, Freddie. You got picked on this one. We also have Rick text in that said, it's great to hear Nutter back on the air. We were talking about the beers. We have Coors Light, best bottled beer. Get some, Jimmy. Yingling is the best draft beer. And Guinness is sewage water. I don't agree with that, but everybody has their own opinion as far as the Guinness.
Wow, that was tough.
Yes, that was pretty harsh. And yes, we'll go with that. And then, G-Man, some information for you, because you are the single one right now here in the Penthouse. You're out there mingling, trying to date.
Yeah, trying.
You have like 5 dates a week. Try to meet Mrs. or Mr. Right, whichever one you want to go with.
Expensive.
Yes.
Especially Mr. They're more demanding.
Yeah.
They want to go to like games and stuff.
They want you to put out.
Yes, yep. So there is a woman who she's a matchmaker. That's what she does for a living. So I shouldn't say she is. She is a matchmaker, and her name is Maria. And she said that the key is to get to know someone before having sex to understand if you truly like them or not. So she has this 12-date rule.
Okay.
And she believes it helps singles find their perfect match. So she said when we have sex, we have a heavy dose of oxytocin, the love drug, go through our bodies. So suddenly we're wearing these rose-colored glasses, and not only the red flags are hard to see, but the little pink flags, which aren't as far as red flags, are invisible, she said.
I believe that.
So what the 12-date rule does, it takes a step back, and you're intentionally getting to know someone to determine if you actually really like them.
Yeah, there's lust and there's obviously.
I don't agree with this because then you fall into the friend zone by the 12th day.
How do you know? Calm down.
But listen, so she says the rule doesn't require going on 12 physical dates. She said it could simply be a 20-minute phone call or video call. Could be including. She said not texting though, excluding texting.
Yeah.
So she said that could be considered some time spent as a quote unquote date these days. But 12 dates is a lot to not put out.
Yeah, that's
It is. I mean, you think about it. How often people go on dates? One or twice a week? Yeah.
1 or 2 days.
Yeah,
People usually, it's like ring the bell. You know, they want you to put out right away. Chop, chop.
Yeah,
guys are not going to go out with a girl 12 times unless they really like them. I don't know. That's a lot. 12 dates?
But she also said, like I said, with the phone thing, she's like, let's say you have 1 or 2 1-hour FaceTimes. She's like, that's 2 dates.
That's a lot for FaceTime.
That's a lot of, a long time to FaceTime anybody.
Yeah, I don't like that whole FaceTime thing.
Then she's like, then you go on an 8-hour Sunday all-day date. That's 2 dates. You've done that before. You consider that 2 dates. You went on an all-day date.
Yeah.
And then you put out afterwards.
Yeah, it was 24 hours.
It was a 24-hour day.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was long, though.
Yes.
It was a tough day.
So also she has these interesting things like what you should always learn about someone when you're dating them. She says, what are they like on a good day? All right, I guess that's something you just learn when they're having a good day. What are they like on a bad day?
Hopefully I'll never find out.
Right? But if they have a bad day, if they're the ones who like take it out on you, even though it's not your fault, it's like, do I want to be that? It's kind of toxic, right?
Yeah, I don't want to be a punching bag.
How do they react when I'm having a bad day?
Try to be supportive.
And how are they like when I'm having a good day?
Jumping in like everybody else. Everybody loves a winner.
Look at you.
Yeah, Cash, I love you. I want to take you shopping today, buy you all kinds of stuff, and we'll just have a great afternoon. I mean, these are obvious things, though. I mean, for people. Nobody goes that depth in thinking that when you're dating, like, how is she on a bad day? How is she on a good day? I don't think...
Yeah, but it's something that maybe you should start thinking about, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, I'm not saying it's wrong. People just don't think that. You go on a date, it's like an interview. It's their best. My mother always said, if you're not impressed in the first 5-10 minutes, walk.
But even like that with friends, too. Like, I'll take that advice with friendship. If you have a great day or something good happens to you, and they're just like, meh, and then they start talking about them and their bad days, it's like somebody I don't want to be. I want somebody who's going to be my cheerleader. It's like, man, that's awesome.
I'm your cheerleader.
Right? And I'm not talking about friends or romantic partner.
No, you're mine. I know.
Okay, yeah.
You're right.
Okay, I got the pom-poms in the trunk.
I love it. So to break it down, she says, what does this 12-date rule involve? The 12-date rule allows singles to get to know the person they're dating and their behaviors. By withstanding from sexy time, you're able to view the person and notice any of the red flags they may have. Yeah. She said the 12-date rule doesn't require going on 12 physical dates. It could simply be a 20-minute phone or video call, but excludes texting. The process can only take 2 to 3 weeks rather than months if you have all those phone calls as well, too. She said be open to the person you're dating if you don't want to have sex with them just yet and the reason why. You got to understand why. So that's her little breakdown on that. So when she says like 2 to 3 weeks, all right, I guess it's not that long. Have to wait that long.
No, but 12...
I was thinking waiting like 6 to 12 weeks. I was like, that's a long time.
3 weeks not wasting time. I'm going to say.
A long time. I got to know if we're compatible.
And there's a lot of grass that could grow under my feet in that long time.
Yeah.
That is a long time. I think for everybody has a different rule. Everybody has different things in their mind, obviously. And, being with somebody is a very big thing. You can tell somebody up front when you pick them up, like, hey, I always do that. Like, I'm not putting out tonight.
Yeah, don't put out on the first day.
I know.
Sorry.
You got to really take care of me. Buy me some tulips. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Bring some whipped cream. But I don't think anybody thinks in depth like that. Maybe it is a good. I wonder how the person is on a bad day. Because when you're going out with somebody, they should be in a good mood.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think that they're in a good mood. But if they're not in a good mood and they're cranky, then you got to be like, man, I don't want to be around this person.
No.
Especially if you don't know the person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the whole thing. And you got to be able to have a conversation with them, have fun. Like I knew this one girl, and for me to make me laugh or have a really good personality, it's rare that I find that in people. And she just always cracked me up. She was funny, great personality. Didn't work out, but a great personality. I was for you, Nutter. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Tuesday, which is Wednesday, just checking. And about 15 minutes, you're going to get a chance to win tickets to Busch Gardens. Sammy Hagar calling us up at 12:40, and all just to meet Nutter.
Yeah.
That's what the unbelievable.
He heard I was going to be on the show most of the week.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what's unbelievable.
Yeah, we actually said, you know what, Nutter, you take over this whole interview.
Sammy! You got a question for Sammy, call us 877-927-6969. I will look away right now. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. We'll come back with a trifecta, Busch Gardens, WWGD. We got a lot going on, and I'm getting a root canal. What else do you need today? It is the Penthouse. Peace.
Think we're just in your car? Think again. Anytime, anywhere. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Real Radio wants to add a little thrill to your summer with a chance to score your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens' all-new Summer Celebration. Play all day and stay all night with Busch Gardens' Summer Celebration, featuring the debut of its fireworks spectacular, live entertainment, their world-famous Cirque Electric show, extended park hours, and tons more. Best of all, free beer is back at Busch Gardens.
Yeah!
Now through August 7th. Listen to the Penthouse all this week at 11:45 for your chance to win your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens Tampa with a bonus chance to win at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Stop by Mattress Firm for summer Black Friday deals. Save up to $600 on select mattresses from top brands, with queens starting at $149.99. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
We all know about the speed of sound, but have you ever thought about the sound of speeding? Drive too fast, and you could hear the sound of your vehicle crashing, because one way or another, speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Things back to normal, 95 northbound near Okeechobee Boulevard. So you should be back up to speed there. We have a crash on the Turnpike now, northbound by Boynton Beach Boulevard, but FHP reports
Just know you're an ace. You're an ace in a card of life.
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy's on vacation. Nutter's filling in. Volunteering all week.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, the things you do.
Well, it's good to be here.
I mean, you're like a parakeet in a shark's body. You're just great. Franny's here.
Hey, what's up?
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, August 9th is the day, and that is next week. And what does that mean? Well, Hard Knocks is coming back with a team for the first time on Hard Knocks, the Detroit Lions. A team, did you say something? A team that just is not a great team as far as a franchise. They've never been in the Super Bowl. They're hoping to turn around. They got a new coach last year, Campbell. He's a little bit jacked up. And you know what? They finished the season okay. Lost a lot of games last year close, but this year they're going to be on Hard Knocks for the first time ever.
Oh, cool.
Vince Scully passed away yesterday at 94. He was an icon in in sports broadcasting as far as baseball. 65 years with the Brooklyn Dodgers and the LA Dodgers. This guy did so many World Series. When you thought of baseball, it was him. Just the way he described a game, the way he called play-by-play. Never had a partner. Always did it by himself.
Wow.
65 years alone he did it. From Brooklyn all the way to L.A. when the Dodgers change homes. And a class act, really, really. Always sharp as a tat, just really cool.
Oh,
and
cool.
Great guy. And again, he's going to be missed, especially for the Dodgers organization. So
Has he been doing it like he's been doing it up until he passed?
I think
or did he retire?
He retired a couple years ago.
I was going to say, because that's a long time of doing it.
Yeah. I think he retired few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, not many, but he was still doing some games and big part of you thought of Dodgers, you thought of Vince Scully. You just did. Great broadcaster. Like I said, 65 years. That is amazing what he accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephen Ross put his hands in a cookie jar and he got caught, which is bad. Now, all these rumors you hear a lot of times in sports or movies or entertainment or radio, sometimes these rumors are true.
Yeah.
They start from someplace. So it looks like Stephen Ross was reaching out to Sean Payton, who was under contract with the Saints at the time, and Tom Brady when he was at the Patriots and Tampa Bay. Now, whether or not this would have ever happened, we don't know, but it fell short. And Brady is not going to get in trouble because the Dolphins reached out to him. Some people are saying, hey, wait a minute. Brady answered the phone calls and they talked, so he was wrong too, but it's all on Stephen Ross. Stephen Ross did have a comment, really didn't want to say anything like, yeah, I did something wrong or apologize, but the Dolphins got hit hard. Really hard. That was a first-round draft pick for next year. That's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Big loss. $1 million and change. The fine, I know people say he's got money. It doesn't matter. Also, Stephen Ross is suspended until October 17th. Can't be in the building at all. Imagine that. You came in that building. You bought the building. You paid for the building. You can't be in there. But he's suspended. And it doesn't look good for the Dolphins. It really doesn't. So, Stephen Ross, not a good move at all. And again, it's not a great day for the Dolphins when the expectations this year are so high. And everybody's thinking. It did come out, though, that Stephen Ross never offered Flores money to cancel games or throw games. In 2019, the Dolphins never, just took a knee when they had that really bad season. So that came out that a lot of that stuff was just jokes. Who knows what was real, what wasn't. But as of now, we lost the first-round pick, which is really bad for us. And Tom Brady is not getting suspended. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
So you like to do a lot of sports and celebrity talk. So I will just mention this briefly because I know that Nutter, you mentioned her yesterday, and G-Man, you're a fan of Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So it looks like that they have, by they, I mean Kourtney Kardashian and Megan Fox. They have become good friends, right? Their men are Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Barker. They're great friends, and so they have become good friends. And they did another Skims photo shoot. Skims is Kim Kardashian's line. And so they did another photo shoot for it. And the picture, she did a little behind the scenes, Megan Fox shared on hers. And they're pretty sexy, right? It's sexy in a weird way. Like there's a picture of Megan Fox sitting at the edge of the toilet and Kourtney Kardashian is straddling her as she's sitting on the toilet. So some people would be into that. Both of their tongues are out. There's and they're wearing underwear. So they're pretty steamy photos.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
No, you're screensaver. That's the first time I saw it.
They are.
Don't tell anyone.
I know your wife's away. You're going to have to change it when she goes back.
I know.
Back to the kids.
So will we see this happen? And will this break the internet? Will we see a lot of people, or because there's so many people who claim that that they make millions of dollars off of doing this. So with this photo shoot, Megan Fox put out there, she was like, hey, what do you think? Should Courtney and I start an OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody's like, yes,
Yeah.
please, yes, do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she's floating around the idea of starting an OnlyFans page as she posted these sizzling behind the scenes snaps from their Skims photo shoot. And do you think it's going to happen? Do you think this is going to come to fruition? Or do you think it's just her just trying to get a little bit more attention?
I don't know. I mean, do they really? Megan Fox maybe may need the money, but Courtney doesn't, obviously, being her character.
I don't really think Megan Fox needs it either.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows? I don't know what their financial position. I mean, obviously, they're married to millionaires. I don't know. I mean, and then you wonder, like, how far will they go? You know what I mean? To be provocative. I'm sure it'll be more expensive than your average OnlyFans page, but people will consume it. I mean, all you have to say is OnlyFans, and people go crazy.
Do you have an OnlyFans, G?
No, I do not.
You should.
You definitely should.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my God, Nutmeg would be your number one fan.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg and cinnamon.
Oh, yeah, they all love it. Yeah. And Rob and Boca.
Ralph.
Wow.
Ricardo.
Tony. Eric.
The Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches. Peaches is a nice girl, very nice girl. But I don't know. I guess they could do it. I'm sure if they want to do it, but how provocative can they get? That's what I think. I think people tune in, but if they're just in bathing suits,
Yeah.
I think people after a while are going to be like, what am I paying for? But you know what? I know a lot of older guys in their 60s, 70s who play cards at different places. They all follow them on Instagram. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. 60, 70, 30, 40, 18. Men are going to follow hot girls.
But the young guys is what I'm saying. You would assume is, in my opinion.
Oh, see, I think the old guys just as much.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised they even know who they are. But still, I think it'll do well. Sure, everything they touch turns to gold. I mean, it just does. Has there been anything they've done that they haven't made money on? I mean, they're the Kardashians. People want. They can't get enough of them, and there's 5 of them. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like one generation after the next, and I'm sure their kids maybe. Who the hell knows down the road? Their kids are all young now, but they'll probably be forgotten by them. But yeah, I think it'll do great. Anything girl on girl, people love, and they start throwing out their tongues and doing little hand gestures. Guys are like, scoop it up.
Oh yeah, so they do tongues and hand gestures.
Sounds like a board game.
Yeah.
It is, and I'm handling to myself, so don't take the idea.
Okay.
I know a girl at Monroe's who is a bartender, very nice girl, and she has a fans only page. And she was talking to me about it, and it seemed like 10 guys all of a sudden were like, "What is it? What is it?" And
I'm not surprised. That's how you get people on there. You self-promote yourself.
Yeah, she was promoting it, and she might buy ads with us. But
nice.
But yeah, I'm sure everybody. She was telling me she started. This is about a month ago. I was talking to her, and she was making some good money, like $2,500 she made.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah, in a week.
Not everybody's gonna make millions like some of these people do.
That's
like
great
the Bella
money.
Thornes and all this, and what's a bad Bobby, Daniel Bergoli. But even if you make an extra $1,500 a month, that's extra money on top of what you're already doing, just for posting content.
You could do one and make drinks, and I'm sure you'll crush it.
Yeah.
You would. People would do it, even if you made $500 a week. I mean, that's a lot of money.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it does nothing provocative. Just hey.
No, people want provocative. That's what they pay for.
Well, you got to pay for a
Sex
little bit.
sells.
Nutter, you know that.
Oh, yeah, sure. You should subscribe to mine.
What is your page
How do we
about?
find you? What's your handle?
What's your page about?
It's just Nutter.
Oh, of course it is. That's all you need,
I
actually.
don't need anything
Yeah,
else.
you're right. You don't need much more than Nutter.
It's just not.
And it's mostly feet pics.
Oh, my God. You killed me.
Oh, and if you want to see Nutter, by the way, and G-Man and myself, we did post a video. It's on our Instagram because we went Instagram Live. You can check that out. It'll still be up there, and that's because the fantastic people over at 2J's Deli came by and dropped off some breakfast foods for us.
Nutter, you're a big eater. What do you think?
It was delicious. And I just want to put this out there. The camera does add 10 pounds. So when you see me, you can keep the jokes to yourself.
You're so funny.
Oh,
You're in great shape.
Yeah, round.
Nutter, you can't be that hard. Tomorrow's a better day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's the last day I'll be in this week.
Yes, it'll be a great day, actually.
It'll be fantastic.
It's going to be the best ever.
I'm out of here. Next time Jimmy goes on vacation, I'll remind myself to do something. Don't answer.
I'm going to block him.
That's it. I'm not answering. No, you're a trip, bro. You know we love you to death. And people miss you. I mean, that's a good thing. It's good to be missed.
It is. It really is.
It's been a minute. So
Wow, they remember me.
You're surprised they remember you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, why? People love you.
There's a flash in the pan.
That doesn't matter. You could be a big flash in a small pan. Doesn't matter. Come on. You kidding me? When somebody stops me in Boca, a traffic cop, when I'm putting meters in my, thing at 12 o'clock at night, 11:45, and he says, "Hey, really love hearing Nutter." I'm like, "Yeah, man,
It's a big deal.
That is kind of a big
That's
deal.
a meter cop at 11:50 at night in Boca Raton. I mean, come on, East Boca, by the way. Lottie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's not out west.
Okay.
We're talking East Boca, and I wanted to say to him, but I didn't because I could tell he took his job very serious.
Right.
Like when do you stop?
No, they never do.
I'm been amazed. Like you would think 11, 12 o'clock they just let you go.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have a quota, right? And then everybody wants to do good at their job, so they're trying to hit that number that their boss every day says, "This is how many I want you to get."
It's $35 if you get a ticket there.
Wow,
it's a lot.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
That's average for parking. Yeah, I think downtown West Palm is about the same. I got a couple when I used to live down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
$35 is a lot. I mean, for and it's $1, I think.
An hour?
Yeah, I think it's $1 an hour.
It's probably going to go up soon, so.
Well, don't worry about it. No, you don't have to park on the street. Keep in line with your wife, and you'll be fine.
I will.
No doubt about
I'm
it.
going to Uber.
You're going to Uber.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. How would you like tickets to Busch Garden? That's how you can get them right now. Busch Garden tickets. It's 11:45. We got a prize for you every day. Nutter's going to undo the phones, so they'll all be empty. We'll take them as we get them, like everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First one in order.
And not how would you like one ticket? How would you like a 4-pack of tickets?
Oh, I was going to keep 3.
These are one-day passes to Busch Gardens Tampa for their summer celebration where you get to play all day and stay all night. They're going to have live entertainment. They have fireworks, extended park hours. And yes, I will say it again because I know a lot of us love this. Free beer is back at Busch Gardens Tampa now through August 7th. You get all the details, plus another chance to win if you can't get in on these phone lines at realradio921.com.
What's that slogan again? Play all day. And what else?
Stay all night.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're going to start using that on dates? You want to play all day and stay all night?
So unbelievable.
You are? I think it'll work. 877-927-6969 is that number to call. Somebody actually texted and they were like, "Man, if Greek has to wait 12 dates, will I find less money on the dresser after Greek is finished with me?"
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, I will find. You will get less cash. Because think how much it's going to cost. Franny's going to be my matchmaker. Of course, I'm going to give her some money to do it, so it gives her a little incentive.
Yes.
And then if we find somebody, you got to break off a piece for Franny. So she's going to vent out all the bad ones.
Is that what I'm doing?
Well, maybe.
When we sign you up for
a page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did we decide on it? Was it match? Somebody said one's really good for adults that are really seeking out real relationships, not just a
quickie.
Was it match? I looked it up. I looked online because I tried to do some research for you.
It's not Tinder.
No, it wasn't
Bumble?
Plenty of Bumble's a good one. I don't think it was Plenty of Fish either. But yeah, I did some research and there was a couple. But I think Match was actually because you have to pay for. They say the ones that you pay for the service are the ones that people are actually really serious about because they're paying for it. It's not a free service.
Yeah, anything you pay for, you take serious.
Yeah, you know. All right, you want to do this?
Yeah, you guys got to turn your cameras off.
Oh, true story.
Oh, he's so serious.
Well, I would like to be fair. Call it right down the middle.
All right, so let me find some Who's Most Likely To is the game that we are going to be playing, and that's why I say Who's Most Likely To. It's a scenario. The answer is either going to be Nutter, Greek, or Franny. You get it right, you get that 4-pack of tickets to Tampa. It's that easy.
What do we got, Nutter?
All right, we're going to take them in the order they came in. And first up, let's welcome Ellie to Real Radio. Hey, Ellie.
Hi, how are you?
We're great, Ellie. How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
About 5 or 6 years.
Hey, what do you think about that Greek kid?
I thought it was a Greek show.
There you go.
That's nice, Ellie.
Yeah, that's what he wanted the name to be. But then,
did not
then
want
you're like, hey,
I did not.
it's not always all about you.
I was not. Don't dare say that to me, girlfriend.
I love it. All right, Ellie, I am going to ask you a question, and then you're just going to give us a moment for us to place our votes, and then we'll cue you up for your answer, okay?
Okay.
All right. So out of the 3 of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to attend a Justin Bieber concert? All right, we have our answer. Who do you think it is, Ellie?
It's you, Franny.
Unfortunately, I am not a fan, and Greek loves Justin Bieber.
I love me some Justin. You get my peaches in Georgia.
Yep,
My
sorry.
marijuana in California.
Sorry, Ellie.
All right, and moving right along, we got Vaughn. Let's welcome Vaughn to Real Radio. Hey, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn, how long? Good, buddy. How long you been listening to Real Radio, Mr. Vaughn?
I've been listening for about 50 years.
Oh, what
50? Wow. Longer than the station's been around. That's crazy.
You got to answer real. We're gonna make like we don't know you. So let's make it like let's start over.
Okay.
All right. Cut to Mr. Vaughn. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you listening. How long you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, how are you doing, Greek? This is actually, it's been about a year.
Okay.
I found you guys just tuning the channel.
Wow. What do you think about that Greek kid, Vaughn?
That Greek kid? I'd bang him if I could, but...
Good answer.
Hey, who says you can't?
No, yeah. Play your cards right.
Trying to find him a date.
I don't even know Vaughn.
We don't. That doesn't mean exactly. You don't know him. You could meet. You could be like, "Wow, Vaughn's great." All right, Vaughn, let's do this. You know how the game's done. You don't because you're new. This is how it's worked, Vaughn. I'm going to ask you a scenario. It's who's most likely to, and then I'm going to fill in the blanks, and then you guess. It's either Nutter, Franny. I'm Franny, by the way, or Greek. You ready?
I'm Greek.
Hi, Franny.
Hi.
Greek.
Hi, Vaughn. Don't be nervous.
I used to have it. Never mind.
All right, Vaughn. Out of the three of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to name their privates? Hold on a second. All right, Vaughn. We have our answer.
Oh, man. This is a tough one because if my normal guy was here, I'd already know who picked this one, but I'm going to go Franny.
No.
Dang it, you were almost there. I heard that. No. You should have went with your gut.
Yeah, Nutter.
It was Nutter.
Sorry,
Vaughn.
Yeah. And he tells people too, Big Daddy.
I do I? All right. Moving right along, let's welcome Mark to the Penthouse. Hey, Mark.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great, Mark. Thanks for listening to Real Radio. Always appreciate that. You tuning in. And how long have you been listening to Real Radio?
About 5-10 years, somewhere between there.
Oh, really? Well, what do you think about that Greek kid?
Oh, he's the best. Love him.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. You're so kind. Franny's got a question for you, and you're on your way to Busch Gardens.
All right, Mark. Yeah, just give us a second after I ask you the question so we can place our votes. So out of the three of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to have handcuffs in their bedroom? All right, we have our answer.
A tough one. I'll go with Franny.
Oh, yes, you are right.
Mark, I pointed at myself, and Nutter pointed too, and Greek goes, ooh.
His eyes lit up.
Oh, you do?
Because who's got to be tied up?
That was actually a housewarming gift for one of my girlfriends.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That was easy. It was on our list.
There you go. Congratulations, Mark. You got that 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens.
Mark, I'm going to pop you on hold real quick and get some information from you.
There you go. And listen, if you're like, damn it, I want those tickets. We're doing it again tomorrow, 11:45. We're doing it again Friday, 11:45. And you always have another opportunity, realradio921.com. Just search for that contest page.
Thank you so much for everybody getting involved. Busch Garden tickets all week long. We'd like you guys to win prizes because we appreciate you listening and, taking in this masterpiece every day. I mean, it's hard work to be this good. Franny's here.
Hey.
Nutter's on the phone with his wife again. I can't believe she really calls him during the show. I think that's so crazy. But I love Nutter, so we'll just let it go. Nobody else's wife calls or her husband, but Nutter's wife calls all the time.
My husband used to call in the beginning, or if you don't remember. And we actually made fun of him a couple weeks ago about this, me and his buddies. And so he was like, I'm going to call again. I'm going to bring, because he would call when we first started dating, and he brought zero to the table. He would just be like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, Johnny. Hey, Greek. what's going on? Like, no stories, no anything. So I finally was like, listen, if you're going to call the radio station, you got to bring it. Like, give us something. Yeah. I don't even care if you make fun of me. Like, just do something. You
Did
can't
you
just,
know it was him?
you just can't. Oh, of course. Johnny would know right away from his voice.
Yeah,
that was our former host.
Yeah.
So I would tell him, I was like, when I would get home, I'm like, listen, if you're going to call, you got to like,
bring it.
Yeah. I was like, be entertaining. Just be like, hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys, what's up?
So he said, so I was saying his friends didn't know he used to do that. So I was teasing him about it. So he said he's going to call in and he's going to come in with something strong. And it's been a couple weeks. So I don't know.
Oh, so you're calling him out.
Maybe well, now his new job, he used to be able to listen a lot. So he doesn't listen anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're always welcome to call, buddy.
Yeah.
Big fan of your husband. He's a great guy. And no, you got something?
Oh, yeah, we got Rob on hold. You want to take Rob's call?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's welcome Rob to the Penthouse. Hey, Rob.
What's up there, Real Radio team?
What's up, buddy?
Actually, it's just a call to ask, maybe Nutter would know. Back when you guys were on 92.1, I used to get your signal down like to Sheridan, all the way down into Fort Lauderdale. Does it matter when you guys switch stations, like the strength of the signal?
Oh, do you mean when we're
get the Glade?
Do you mean when we're on 94.3? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I used to get you guys down to Sheridan, and now, like Glades, you guys are already static.
Yeah, it did change the frequency. Definitely did. That's why a lot of times if you're going south that far down, we'll tell you to listen to the iHeart app.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's an easy fix. Just download the iHeart Radio app, and you can listen to us anytime you want.
And then you can get old ones and Nutter on there, too, probably, old podcasts.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so if you really like Nutter.
I actually got you guys on the phone app, but when I put you guys through the phone, I got to run Glades, that's always interfering.
When you go past, like, Glades. Yep.
Yeah, so I was just like, damn, I used to get them all the way down to almost Miami.
Yeah, I know.
And now, like, Glades, like, the signal sucks.
I used to be in South Beach, and I would get us, like, some nights.
Yeah, sometimes I would get us over by Gulfstream and stuff.
Yeah. But, I was way down in Miami.
Like the Hollandale exit.
Yeah, and...
what do I do? Chip in $10 to get the strength a little better?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
but it's just we just have a different amount of wattage than we used to.
Maybe try an aluminum foil hat. You might be able to get a better reception.
Get the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Put it on your dash.
This signal also goes a lot more west than the other one did.
Yeah.
That's what changed, which, I know a lot of people... If it works out for them and they're happy if they're not, but that's why they tell you to go onto the app so you get us. But we appreciate it, bro, and thank you for listening.
All right, man. All righty, guys. Have a good one, and good to hear you, Nutter.
Oh, thank you.
See, another fan. You got him out there, little buddy. Come on. It's Boca or Bus. Somebody told me last night you should be doing a car wash. For a benefit, it'd be a cool thing. Wash your car. How's your car, by the way? Does it need a car wash?
I just washed it Sunday.
All right, I was going to get your car washed.
I wanted to make sure it looked good for you.
Oh, yeah. I was going to take you to Green Turtle. I wanted to take you up there.
Is that a brushless wash?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like a hand wash.
Yeah, good place. Good buddy of mine, Jimmy.
Okay.
Great job.
Yeah, let me know. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'll get you a coupon.
Okay, cool.
You got it. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with some fun facts and a lot more on this Wednesday. Sammy Hagar coming up, 12:40. If you got a question for us that you want to ask Sammy, let's go. Give us a call. We'll do it. Peace.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Fall into autumn hiring with Indeed. Their all-in-one solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38.
New on Curiosity Stream, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Kim Kardashian.
Tycoons are in many ways the lifeblood of society. They are willing to put everything out there. They're willing to lose everything.
See how the super elite use their money and power to shape our lives on Tycoons. Plus, from Japan's unbreakable supercode to the algorithm mining your Bitcoin, we're breaking down the world's most famous encryptions on cracking the code. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with a push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it.
Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh
to woo!
It's happening now. International Diamond Center's spectacular Summer of Savings event, giving you a break from inflation and rising interest rates. Now, for a limited time, you get IDC's incredible value price, plus 2 years zero interest financing. And IDC will even cover your first 2 payments. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, Swiss timepieces, even GIA and Forever Mark diamonds. Buy now and spread your payments out with zero interest charges. How about a $3,000 pair of diamond stud earrings or anniversary band? Your payment is just $125 a month and will even cover your first 2 payments completely. Or how about some rollback pricing on wedding bands at IDC? Now through August, you can take 25% off any wedding band. That's price deflation. International Diamond Center's Summer of Savings event. Your refuge from rising prices, special discounts, and 2 years zero interest financing. Now for a limited time, only at International Diamond Center at US 1 and PSO Boulevard in Port St. Lucie on approved credit.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOLD for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code.
kid who'll be back Friday. Another, again, all week volunteering. Aces, my friend, Aces. And, of course, the star of the show, the girl makes everybody put a smile on her face. It's always happy times when she's here. Good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, good afternoon, and happy Wednesday.
And happy Wednesday. We're going to get into some fun facts and then some big birthday wishes.
Yeah, this fruit I actually have in my little lunchbox today. I normally do, and it is National Watermelon Day.
I knew it.
Did you know it?
I knew it. I felt it.
Did you know it?
Seeds or no seeds?
Either one. Probably seedless, so I don't have to spin them out. But that's one of the facts. You can actually eat the seeds.
Really?
Yes, you can.
I heard that. It stuns your growth.
Yes. Maybe that's what happened to me. Did you know that watermelon is actually a berry? Did you know that?
No, it's a big berry.
It is a berry, yep. Also, in this, you're like, what, berry? Yeah, cucumber, squash, and other melons are in the berry family. Peppo, because it's in this category, but they say that this fruit category, Peppo, which means seeded berry, it's a botanical definition of berry, differs from the common use of the word, but basically it's stuff that has like the seeds in it. A berry is a fleshy fruit derived from a single ovary of an individual flower and has many seeds.
Wow, that's amazing. Those little small seeds make those big watermelons.
Isn't that crazy?
That blows my mind.
Mind blowing. Oh. By the way, they also say that the watermelon itself was used as a canteen for long voyages. Back in 400 BC to 500 AD, they indicated that watermelon spread from northeastern Africa to the Mediterranean countries, and there was a lot of trade and bartering attributed to it. And the reason why is because they were a holder of fresh water during these long voyages. So they hauled them out, probably dried them up, and used them as a canteen, and that's what they would use to drink out their water.
And they took all the watermelon out?
I'm guessing they probably did. Yes, G-Man, yeah.
I wonder if that's how it got the name watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well,
wow. You are a genius.
Listen, I will tell you why. Because watermelon is 92% water.
Ah.
Yeah,
okay.
yep, it is. It's 92% water. Also on here, they actually found watermelon in King Tut's tomb.
Oh, he loved watermelon.
I guess so.
Every day.
That's where Harry Styles got the song from.
Watermelon sugar?
Yeah.
You're right. I got to tell you, your brain today is on overdrive.
A watermelon sugar high, yeah.
Should have that in the back of the rejoiner right now.
So seeds and paintings of the watermelon were actually found in the king's tomb as a gift for his long journey to the afterlife. This helped scientists determine how long watermelon has been cultivated for, and they said it's over 4,000 years.
I think it's a very sexy fruit.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
especially
don't know if anybody's ever said it's a sexy fruit.
Not when it's cut up.
Not when it's cut up?
No, when it's cut up. I think it's very sexy if you're feeding somebody. Not if you're biting the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. I like a good melon.
I know you do.
If you like to hit the gym like I do, it's actually a great post-workout snack. Yes, watermelon replenishes lost electrolytes and water from the sweat because it is 92% water. And they said it's also been known to reduce muscle soreness.
Oh,
yeah.
You just put it on your muscles after you're sore?
Nope, you just eat it.
Okay.
And as I mentioned with the seeds, you actually can eat the rind and the seeds.
I never knew that.
I don't know if I want to.
I thought you would get sick.
They say actually pickled rinds. People do like pickled watermelon rinds. I've never tried it before, but they say the seeds actually have a nutty flavor, and you can dry or roast them like you would do with like pumpkin seeds.
Oh, I used to love doing that around Halloween. Yeah.
So I guess you can do it. And they say it's also ground into a flour as well too. They say in China and Vietnam, the seeds are eaten at New Year's holiday for like a good luck kind of thing.
Oh my.
And they say rinds are bitter, but once pickled, they actually make a delicious addition to any dish. Huh. Never knew about that.
Yeah, so maybe a celebration out at your house in Boca.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bring your melons.
Bring your melons.
Bring your melons. Get in free.
Oh, boy. And then if you're wondering, these are a few tips on how to check if your melon is ripe, all right? They say look at it. Check the belly.
Uh-huh.
They say for the buttery, a.k.a. yellow bottom. This means your melon is ripe.
Oh, so a buttery yellow bottom.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that.
Means it's ripe, ready to go.
What does your wife call you?
I'm not done yet.
Gold belly.
Yeah, I'm not done. Tap it. Check for a hollow knock. Knock, knock. The plunk sound equals ripe. A higher pitch than a plunk is not ripe. And a thud is too ripe. So you want a plunk.
Oh, so a thud is a dud.
Yes, a thud is a dud. Good way to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, a thud is a dud. Lift it. A ripe melon is heavy from water density, so it'll be heavier than other ones. And then sniff it.
Oh,
sniff it?
When ready, the melon will give a sweet aroma. So look at it, tap it, lift it, sniff it.
Usually I lick my melons.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Remember LTLS.
It's a good way to not pay your rent.
I heard that the lines in between, like if you can fit 2 fingers, like if the line is as wide as 2 fingers, then it's gonna be sweet.
You're filling into Thursday.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
You don't like sweet melons?
No, you want the sweet melons.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what you want. You want it when it's sweet.
And what it is, you've got 2 fingers?
Yeah, if the yellow stripe is...
What's wrong with you?
If the yellow stripe is as wide as 2 of your fingers, that means it's sweet.
I've never heard that before.
I think it determines whether it's male or female also.
Now, can you tell by the reaction if the 2 fingers are likable by the melon?
What? If they're likable.
I don't know.
In favor of?
Oh, my God.
I.e.
If you have large hands, you might just want to use one.
Okay. And those are your fun facts about watermelons.
She's dying over here.
By the way, I did want to say this. The biggest watermelon, by the way, was 350.5 pounds.
That's a
That is a big watermelon.
Let's do it again.
Chris Kent from Tennessee grew that sucker.
That's a big watermelon.
Yeah.
350 pounds.
Yeah,
Now you can play Harry, a little watermelon show.
Oh, yeah. I was going to come back with that on our next break.
Okay, buddy, it's your show. Whatever
Okay,
you want
all
to
right. You want it now? I'll give it to you now.
I'll take whenever you want to give it to me.
And you know what? On a side note, while you're doing that, I like to do a little free pour with Franny.
Yeah.
So if you're at home and you love watermelon and tequila. Yeah.
Grab some nuts.
Grab some nuts day. James Hetfield's day or birthday. And it's also Tom Brady's birthday as well too today.
Brady.
Yeah.
Brady.
A lot of celeb birthdays.
45. He calls you. Do you go over his house?
Oh, damn right. I'm bringing watermelons.
Hey, Tommy, happy birthday, baby big girl. That's right, Tom Brady, 45. God bless him. I'm sure Giselle put a nice post to him.
I'm sure she gave him a lot of good things today.
What do you think she's brought you name up at all? I'm listening to Real Radio, Tom. Can we celebrate it too? Because Nutter's on with Francis and Greek.
I will say though, Martha Stewart, 81, she looks damn good.
She does.
Yeah.
God bless her.
Yeah.
She does. She had that one picture last year in the pool where her hair like slicked back, and she looked good. She did.
I missed that one.
Yeah, no, look it up. You
It's on her Instagram page. She posted it. Yeah.
Maybe I'll start following her too.
Follow her to the bank.
Or the kitchen.
That's where you
Right?
follow it to. Where do you think that money came from? The kitchen.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. Sammy Hagar is going to call us. Franny's also going to try his seltzer. They dropped some off, so she's going to try it.
I'm really excited about it.
Sammy's going to call us at 12:35. Nutta's taking over her interview. He's going to ask him. Look it up. What? Hey, Sammy, just make you've been around big stars before.
I've been around you enough.
No different. No different. Greek, Sammy, Greek. Like the time with Prince. Prince, Greek, Prince. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back. Franny's going to tell us about certain things that guys have said, why they still have their girlfriends in their life. I'm dying to hear this. Because when my friends tell me why they still have their girlfriends, I'm shocked sometimes.
Some of these are terrible reasons of why they still have their girlfriend around.
And that's not nice.
It's not nice. It's not
nice. It's Watermelon Day. Grab a piece for me. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service you?
Drunk enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting the guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
Free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting Monday.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Capital One is the proud partner of the iHeartRadio Music Festival for the 6th year in a row, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What Would Greek Do is brought to you by Monroe's of Palm Beach.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care? But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
New on Curiosity Stream. Have researchers figured out a mathematical formula for success?
A clearer understanding of how success happens could lead us to change the rules.
Gain a new perspective on getting ahead. It's Science of Success. And the U.S. won the space race, but not without help from the Nazis.
They were just years ahead of us.
Meet NASA's rocket scientists of the Third Reich on the moon landing and the Nazis. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with a push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. So call us at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. No judgments, just help.
Clown Parade is an anthology comedy podcast series presented by Will Ferrell, Bowen Yang, and Matt Rogers. Each month, hear a fresh comedic talent create a brand new podcast format hosted by an original character of their own creation in the spirit of the Ron Burgundy podcast.
What I want you guys to produce are multiple podcasts.
Oh.
It's one podcast called Clown Parade, a anthological character piece carefully curated by culturistas.
Listen to Clown Parade on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
I was having a lot of sinus infections. My sinuses were clogged, pressure, headaches.
Linda suffered for years with chronic sinus infections.
You don't feel like doing anything. When you feel like your head is completely clogged, all you want to do is just lay down and sleep. And the pressure is just not fun, always walking around with a headache.
Now, her issues are gone. How? A minimally invasive procedure done in the office of West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers called balloon sinuplasty.
I really did not know what it was like to feel like you're really breathing and not being so clogged up. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and I would definitely recommend it for someone else.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure, congestion? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers. Call 561-459-3228. 561-459-3228. That's 561-459-3228.
Medical marijuana made easy. Get approved for your card today at mmjhealth.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio. This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Crash on 95 in West Palm. This is on the northbound side, just south of 45th Street. The good news here, we don't have any lanes blocked. Also have a crash on the shoulder of the Turnpike northbound by Boynton Beach Boulevard. Neither of these blocking any lanes or causing big backups. You still do have Glades Road shut down for a serious crash from earlier in Boca. This is between St. Andrews and Renaissance Way. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Hey, you're listening to me for free right now, and that's awesome because it seems like they're trying to charge you for everything these days. But not radio, and not the iHeartRadio app. It's all free. Podcasts, streaming music, digital.
Yes.
Franny's here.
Hey, what's up?
And speaking of romance and relationships and love, LOVE, capital apostrophe, money sign, peace. Franny's got some stories about guys, why they have their girlfriends around.
Yeah, I don't know if this is much love that they're putting out here, but yeah, guys across the world, not just here in the good old US of A, are confessing the shocking reason that they are staying in their relationship. So I'm sure you guys can think of certain ones, like, oh, they buy me a lot of things. They pay my bills, whatever it is.
That's rare, though, that the woman pays for the guy. It happens, but it's rare. No offense.
No, I'm taking it. I was going to say that is kind of rare.
Yes, Nutter is like a unicorn over here. So,
yes, you are.
So they said that, yes, they're taking to the secret telling app. I want to get on this app because I've talked about it a couple times because I bet you see so many juicy things. This app is called Whisper, and that's what it's about. People anonymously, tell their secrets on there. Oh. And they have different categories, and you can just go and just kind of be a voyeur when you look at this stuff. But yeah, so some of these things on here says the only reason I'm still with my girlfriend is because I don't want to disappoint my grandma. What? He said, yeah, he revealed he didn't want to end his relationship because his grandmother would be disappointed in him.
I can see that.
He wants him to, she likes him or likes her and wants him to make that next move. Let me turn my camera.
Poor Gam.
I know. Poor Nana.
Well, hopefully, for the girl's sake, grandma stays alive.
Oh.
I believe that.
Just saying.
I know it's a funeral, but I mean,
it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut the margarine with a butter knife, but I got to be honest. When grandma was alive, you were more valuable.
I bet you this happens more often than you think. I have a girlfriend who's going through a breakup, and she's really sad about the dog because they got the dog around the same time. It was more his dog, but she basically was there to raise it and help it.
Yeah.
And I get it. And he said, I'm only with my girlfriend because she has an awesome dog.
Oh.
So I said, yep, he got too attached to his girlfriend's dog, even more than he is with his partner, with her.
Wow, that's bad.
That's why.
Sticking around for a certain style.
Oh, boy.
But I don't know about that.
This one, like I said, I'm only around with my girlfriend because she buys me stuff. And that's why. And he said that she's very generous with him.
That's nice, but again, you don't want to stay and vice versa. You know, if you're a girl, you don't want to stay with a guy like anybody who's dating somebody with big money. You always ask them like, "Oh, would you be with him if you didn't have money?" And they're always like, "Of course."
Yeah.
But
Speaking of big money, it's not even her money. It's family money. This guy says, I'm only with my girlfriend for her mom's money when she dies.
Oh, wow. That's
brutal.
That is so sad.
So brutal.
She have a sister?
This is even more, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty brutal. But this is like, whoa. This is a secret. Skeletons in the closet. The only reason I'm still with my girlfriend is to hide the fact that I'm in love with my best friend.
Aw, what's his name?
That is so brutal. No, these are real love issues.
Okay.
You know what I mean? These are people who struggle with LOVE. You've had it very easy. You met your wife, you're celebrating 16 years married.
Yeah.
It's amazing I remember that.
It is.
I'm shocked that popped into my little brain.
This one, I'm only with my girlfriend until my ex wants me back.
Oh.
Or I find another that makes me feel like she did.
Wow.
Whoa.
That sucks.
This is sad. I'm only with my girlfriend to make her happy. She's never been in a relationship. I don't want a relationship, but she does. So at least he's putting her feelings first, but he doesn't want to be in it.
That's
He's just
true.
in it because, she wants the relationship.
All these ones, I would love to check 30 days or like 6 months, see where they're at. Is the grandmother still alive?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Is the dog still around?
Uh-huh.
You still got a sweet ass.
This one guy from Cyprus, he says, I'm only with my girlfriend because I don't want to be homeless.
Oh, so she lives. And Cyprus, by the way, if you didn't know, is in Greece.
Oh. I did not know that.
Big brain. It's south of Boca.
Oh, good to know.
As the crow flies north.
Is it for south of Boca?
Yeah.
But I don't. How do we know that he was from Greece? I'm not sure if it could have been somewhere else. I don't know.
When you said Cyprus, I thought Greece.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. We also have on here, and this is I've heard from a lot of people. People are married as well too that maybe aren't happy in their relationships, but they really love their family. The only reason I'm with my girlfriend is because her family is awesome and they really like me. I've heard that before. I love my in-laws. I love the family. I love this and that. And that's why I stay in the relationship. And a lot of it's not to just disappoint them as well too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think a lot of people stay sometimes in relationships because they don't want to be alone. Some people. And also they like going out. Dating sucks. Who likes to date?
This one's terrible. I'm only with my girlfriend because of her looks and her body. She's got the personality of a piece of plywood.
I think there's enough there.
I love Nutter. That's enough. Good rap.
Is there enough? And we'll end it with this last one here. I'm only with my girlfriend because I don't want to be alone. If I'm being honest, I get annoyed every time she opens her mouth.
Wow.
She's, yep. So men are being brutally honest to why they are still with their girlfriends.
There's got to be one for women why they're with their men, too, I'm sure. On another day. Yeah, there's got to be one for females, too. Yeah, those guys are not being too kind. I thought they were going to say, like, you know, when the girl walks in the room, they hear, like, harps and piano, and see watermelons. It's watermelon day, if you didn't know that, by the way. And the Greek is telling you it's a very sexy fruit if it's cut up cold. And you put, like, you know, you feed each other. That's very nice. And
there's this spice called tahine.
Yes.
Put that on watermelon.
I just did that the other day.
Did you try it with mustard too?
I did not.
Watermelon? Yeah, tahine.
Yeah, tahine. But tahine with watermelon, I did that, and mango. I put them both together.
Sounds delicious.
It was very good.
Yeah, spices it up a little.
Yeah.
Sounds like my smoothie I get from the Palm Beach Bagel. I get a watermelon and mango and a banana.
Huh.
So that's how I start my day if you want to ever follow me one morning.
I will.
I get there about 6:15.
6:15, okay.
They're cool. They come in, they go, Greg, what's up? They make you feel like so good when you walk in there. I always turn around. Who's this Greek kid you speak of?
I bet you if you that margarita that I said with the watermelon and jalapeno, which I really like with tequila, you muddle it. Probably do. I've never even thought about doing like a tahine rim on the glass.
that sounds really
I
good.
bet that'd be good.
It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with a trifecta and Sammy Hagar, not safe at 55. We'll be back. Peace.
When the smart speaker you gave your parents eventually becomes yours, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Clay Travis. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindstar.
Dolphins training camp resumes today with owner Stephen Ross away from the team until mid-October. This after his suspension for tampering with Tom Brady and Sean Payton. The Marlins will try to avoid a sweep tonight when they close out their series against Cincinnati. Miami's lost 5 in a row. Baseball mourning the loss of legendary announcer Vin Scully, who died last night at the age of 94. Scully spent nearly 70 years behind a microphone. I'm Matt McCoy.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindstar.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindstar blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindstar today and save big. Blindstar.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich, and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. I started my first business in the basement of a factory over 30 years ago. We had no heat and no air conditioning. Instead of customers, our office visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. Our office flooded often, and we used blankets as our office walls. We were broke and needed help. That's why I created Patriot Software, to help small business owners with simple payroll for 1 to 100 employees. And if you need help, we will help you for free. Go to PatriotSoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll processing free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month. A savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-917-1965. That's 1-800-917-1965. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-917-1965. That's 1-800-917-1965.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, join the flood of people switching to Pure Talk. The average family saves over $800 a year by switching. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. Or if you still want unlimited data, you can get that and still save a fortune. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say, switch now, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say, switch now.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak? Over here. Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, join the flood of people switching to Pure Talk. The average family saves over $800 a year by switching. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. Or if you still want unlimited data, you can get that and still save a fortune. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say, switch now, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say, switch now.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
If you're driving on 95 right near the Belvedere curve, just a heads up, there's a ladder in the right lane. This is southbound, and it's just on the south side of Belvedere Road. No accidents along 95 in Palm Beach County to be concerned about.
Better, because you listen to Penthouse. We got Sammy Hagar calling us in a couple of minutes. We'll probably call us on the arm, and we'll take it. Nutter's in the house.
Good afternoon, G-Man.
Jimmy's on vacation. Be back with us at the end of the week. Nutter's doing a good job. Really appreciate everything he's doing. Of course, couldn't do the show without her. No shape or form. Good afternoon, Francis.
Hey, good afternoon. And I will let you know that we are going to be talking to Sammy Hagar, as G-Man mentioned. But specifically, we're talking about one of his, and he's not new to the spirit game, the liquor game, the alcohol game, but this is one of his new products. And it is Sammy's Beach Bar Cocktail. And I am sampling one right now.
Yeah, you gave me a little sample, too. It's delicious.
It is so good. So the Cherry Cola Chill is what we are sipping on right now. And I know since it is a newer product, it's a rum seltzer.
Oh.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it is good.
So good. And it's sweetened with agave nectar. And it's just, I mean, this is the first time having it. And I'm not saying it because he's not on the line, so he can't hear me. It's delicious. It really is. But because they're just going to get the products in store, and I'm sure he'll let us know. But our good friend Josh over at Safe Harbor in North Palm Beach, it's a marina over there. That's 1037 Marina Drive. Well, he actually carries the Beach Bar Cocktail. So if you're looking to find it and you want to have it, that's exactly where you can go. And this weekend, they're going to have live music. They also have a food truck. They have this all new patio. We've driven by it. I did driven, whatever, on our boat, on our pontoon. And we've seen what they've done over at Safe Harbor. They really have done a beautiful thing outside, renovated it with the food truck and everything. They have luxury seating, the view of the water. And then, of course, you can have Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Cocktail this
Great
weekend.
job.
Yeah, so check it out. Thank you, Josh, by the way, because these are delicious.
Thank you so much, Josh. We're going to do a quick trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
He's been texting me all morning, and I forgot, so I'm sorry, but I'm still a good friend because we asked about what a good friend is. Happy birthday, Tom Brady. Tom, are you happy now? My God. I just got Nutter. Tell him I can't just throw it in. I got to make sure it fits.
Yeah.
So Brady. Happy birthday, Tom Brady. Hats off to him. Speaking of Brady, he's not getting suspended. Stephen Ross put his hands in a cookie jar, and he got a little trouble for talking to Brady and Sean Payton. So that's not a good situation for the Dolphins. They lost a first-round pick. Not good. But Brady's not getting suspended. Detroit Lions are going to be on Hard Knocks on August 9th. So set your calendars if you like Hard Knocks. It's the first time the Detroit Lions are on. And Vince Scully passed away yesterday, 94 years old. He was the voice of the Dodgers, Brooklyn and L.A., 65 years. I think he did 13 World Series. He was the man and never had anybody with him, just himself in the booth, hung out, did a great job. He was baseball. I mean, he really was. You listen to him do the games. It was perfect to just hang out and listen to Vince Scully. He's going to be missed. The Dodgers have a street named after him, right where the stadium is. An icon in sports radio, sports broadcasting, and in baseball. He did such a great job. You're going to be missed, Vince Scully. And a sharp guy. Always had a good suit on, tie, always dressed to the nines. That was the saying. And he really is a special person, and the Dodger Nation's going to miss him. And that is your last trifecta. It's your third trifecta of the day. Don't forget, we do have WWGD coming on. That'll come at you guys in probably about an hour. And that's where I give advice for people who write in. And Nutter might even get involved today, too. Nutter is working on his book, How to Marry Rich and Keep It Going.
Yeah.
That's a good book.
It'll be a paperback, but,
Oh, nice. Yeah. Will you do an audio, too, so I don't have to read?
Yeah, I can make that happen.
Oh, perfect. Because I think a lot of people like to hear your voice, too, as if reading it. And yeah. All right. Sounds good.
What do you think, in 1995? Cheaper than a lap dance, but it lasts longer. That's the slogan for the book.
That's a pretty good price range. Yeah, I like that.
Cheaper than a lap dance, but it lasts longer. John Nutter, How to Marry Rich and Make It Last. 16 years and counting. I can see the T-shirts now.
Yeah.
We'll just add in all the things about your life and when you were nervous, how you went on a first date, you remember your first date?
Yes, I do.
You know where you guys went?
Yeah, we went to the movies.
Oh, that's nice. What'd you say?
The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess you were hoping that wasn't true.
It wasn't. The whole time I was worried because we met at a nightclub, at a bar.
Okay.
And I was trying to, get a kiss from her, but she wasn't really, she didn't kiss on the first date, which it wasn't even a date. We just met.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The whole time we're at the movies, I'm like, oh man, I got to make my move later. I hope I don't get rejected. Then like halfway through the movie, she just turns and lays one on me, and been laying it on me ever since.
What a love story.
Yeah, it is.
That
It's
is.
romantic.
That is.
Very nice. And when did you distinguish the roles changing where she was going to pay?
Oh, that took some
Second
time.
date.
No, because I had a good paying job and had my own money. I paid for a lot of the dates, and then one time she's like, "Let me get the bill," and she's just gotten them all after that.
I love it.
Should have never did that, honey.
See, when people say you can't find love at a bar, we have two examples here. I met my husband at a bar. Nutter met his wife at a bar.
Yeah.
Looky there. You can find love at a bar.
Nightclubs, it doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
You never know where love's going to find. You never know what's behind the corner. Remember that in life. Boom, it's a train with a light on.
Oh, man.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Waiting for Sammy Hagar to call us. He's supposed to call us, but things happen.
Yeah.
So you never know.
He's a busy man.
He's a busy man.
Yes.
He might call us now. He might call us later. Who the hell knows?
Hey, you never know.
A-Rod had a birthday. He was 47 years old, and he played some golf, and he hung out with... this is a different situation for A-Rod. I would never think. He's friends with Justin. Him and the wife were hanging out.
Justin who?
Justin Bieber.
Oh, Bieber?
Him and his wife. Mark Wahlberg supposedly stopped by. He was at the same resort. And A-Rod is 47 years old. He's sort of fallen out of the limelight since him and J-Lo broke up. And his last interview, he did a podcast with Martha Stewart, who was their birthday today.
And it shows you who was the star in that relationship, because she definitely has not fallen off of the radar.
No, she definitely was.
Yeah.
I mean, he said that all the time. He goes, I'm getting so much more attention now because I'm with Jennifer. I remember him saying it all the time. He supposedly he's dating this fitness model for a while, blonde, and he seems to be happy. Who knows if he is or isn't. But he's just, he was 47 years old. He just enjoyed his birthday playing golf. Very quiet birthday.
Yeah.
No, did you say happy birthday, A-Rod?
No, I'm going to text him later. Yeah.
So another celebrity we could talk about, and this is actually a local love here, is Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
He lives in the area. I don't know if he's still in the Wellington area, but I think he was like born in Fort Lauderdale. Like he's a Florida dude.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot going on. He does a lot with his home renovation show.
It's a great show.
Yeah. And this is kind of cool. So it looks like he's working to transform a historic building in downtown Lake Worth into a pop culture museum and brewery.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So he is the host of that DIY Network's The Vanilla Ice Project. And he showed off his latest renovation project. He gutted a 1922 Masonic building on Lake Ave, and this was near City Hall, and restoring the property to its 100-year-old splendor is what they say. So yeah, he's like, we're going to keep this place like the 20s, so it's still going to have that feel like you're coming back to the 1920s, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Robert Van Winkle, also known as Vanilla Ice, he went to his Facebook page to kind of show what he was doing and telling all the followers, and it's a big space. And he says he plans to get all this done within 6 months. So it's a hell of a feat. Because if you see this, it's 18,000 square feet.
That's big.
Yeah, it's a 3-story building. And he showed people on his Facebook. He took them on a bit of a tour with it.
It's great for the area.
Yeah, and he hopes he'll become a brewery. The brewery will be on the first floor. And then on the second floor will be a pop culture museum.
That's fantastic.
I think it sounds really cool.
Great for Lake Worth, obviously, and the community and the places around there to put more money in there.
Yeah.
And maybe other businesses will come too.
He says everything from Muhammad Ali to the movies to Vanilla Ice to Beverly Hills 90210. He said it's all going to be in here.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he's going to create kind of a speakeasy in the basement. I was like, I didn't know Florida had basements.
No.
And a rooftop bar on the top floor.
Oh, wow. You're really going to utilize all the space.
Yes, complete with a wooden deck. They say that's going to have a view of the Atlantic Ocean. So I'm like,
cool.
Yeah, that sounds pretty badass.
I would check that out.
I'm in. So maybe when all that gets done and going, we can have him call in and kind of give us some information on it.
Be great.
I would love it.
Anything on rooftops is cool. It really is.
They're very popular these days.
They have been for a long time.
Yeah.
People love a view. Even at night, if they check it out, they're like, oh, man, this is really cool. And, you just love being up there. I used to love them in the city. Some I was a little spooky with. Because I was like, oh, man, I am high up. Like the Peninsula had one on the roof, and that was huge.
Yeah. Well, we are just like super fortunate that we live in such a beautiful place where you can have rooftop bars.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have a very special guest joining us at this time. Let me introduce you guys to Sammy Hagar. Hey, Sammy. Oh, I think we lost him.
Hi, Sammy. Oh, we did. We lost him.
He'll have to call back, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
You just psyched us out.
I did. I psyched myself out.
Psyched him out.
Nutter hung up on him.
You did. You did.
That may have happened.
I could tell the way it was. I'm like, you just hang up on him?
Because we could tell, because we have the phone line in front of us. He really was there. And then,
Nutter hung up on him.
Yeah, it happens. But
job security, Nutter.
Hopefully we'll have him back on the line so we can talk to him. And we're specifically, obviously, going to talk everything Sammy Hagar because he's such a legend. But he's got a new seltzer out, and it is quite delicious. It is the Sammy's Beach Bar cocktail, and I'm sipping on it right now as we speak, the Cherry Cola Chill. It's not often that they let me drink on the job, but when we have a special guest like Sammy Hagar, right, I got to have his drink. And I'm in.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm loving it. You go to Real TV. That's realradio921.com, and you can check it out. I'm showing you the can right now.
All right, let's go before Nutter hangs up on him again.
You guys ready to talk to Sammy
Yes,
Hagar?
let's talk to Sammy Hagar.
You guys, hey, why'd you guys hang up?
Sammy, we love you, bro.
Hey, we're blaming on the producer, Sammy.
Sammy was the producer, bro. We love you, man.
Chance.
How are you, pal?
You know, I'm great. I'm here in Florida. I'm like enjoying the hot humidity. You know, it's good for singers. You know, everybody complains about places that are hard to sing. Well, Florida is not one of those. This place is awesome for singers.
Oh, I never knew that. The humidity helps the vocal cords.
That's great.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You go to the high desert like in Vegas or anywhere high desert, you know, Albuquerque, places like that. Us singers, we don't like it. Well, we don't mind it, but our voices don't like it. So I'm good. I'm loving it here.
Well, good. So I see, obviously you're still here in Florida, but I was quite jealous because I saw it a little last minute, and you had a party, and this was kind of the pop off here in South Florida for your beach bar cocktails in Boca Raton, right? Back in July?
Yeah. We threw this little party. Actually, it turned out to be too big of a party. It was supposed to be just a little party, but my fans got a little excited, and the word got out. You know, I mean, it wasn't like that we didn't want anybody there. It's just that we didn't expect it to be quite what it was. So it was kind of a mess, a fun mess.
It's awesome.
I love a mess, Sammy.
Everybody got stupid, and you know, it was great. But I was launching. My friend owns that resort. You know, it's a Waterstone Resort, and over there in Boca. And so, you know, he just says, "Hey, let's throw a little party to launch your cocktails," because it's hard. You know, Sammy's Beach Bar cocktails, which are amazing. If you've got one, you're tasting right now. You're probably going, "These are really good."
It's delicious. I'm drinking right now as we speak, Sammy, the Cherry Cola Chill, and it is delicious.
Yeah, it is really good.
Boom. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like Dr. Pepper, but because I'm a Dr. Pepper now, I like to take my Beach Bar rum, and I like to put like for a rum and Coke, I use Dr. Pepper instead of Coke on ice, and you put the white rum in there. And so when I made these cocktails, I said I want it to taste like Dr. Pepper. So my mixologist guy who was helping me with invent the flavors, we did it. But everyone said, don't put Dr. Pepper on there. First of all, you can't.
You can't.
It's the trademark. And number two, there's a lot of people that hate Dr. Pepper. And I said, I love Dr. Pepper. So all my Dr. Pepper nuts, when they get it, tastes like Dr. Pepper. It's kind of like a low-calorie Dr. Pepper. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
pepper-upper.
I like that. It is delicious. But you're not new to the liquor game. You had, I think, you competed back in the day. It was just Jose Cuervo and then Patron, and then here comes Cabo Wabo. You see it at all the bars. Right. I worked at a Mexican bar for years. It was very popular. You had that. Then you partnered up with Guy Fieri, who's also a local guy here, and you guys came out with another tequila, and now you have this.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm like the spirits industry. You know, my fans are kind of, you know, that we throw parties. It's like, you know, anybody that's been following me, the redheads, you know, for years, they know that, you know, my restaurants, when I play Cabo Wabo, I want everybody drinking the same thing. You know, remember maybe you guys, it depends on your age group, but see, I'm an old hippie, and when we used to go to the Fillmore in San Francisco, everybody took the same acid and watched the Grateful Dead. And so awesome. It's on the same level. And so I don't recommend taking acid, but I want my people, when they come and see me,
enjoy.
You know, they're listening to my music and they're drinking my booze, and I'm drinking the same thing, and I'm playing the music, And it's really a deeper experience. I don't care what anyone says. It's a better experience. If you listen to a new record or my new record or anything, and you put it on and you drink my booze, and you're closer to what it's all about. And
Sam,
what, from the seed that was planted, from the creativity and all, it came from the same place. Honestly, it's a deeper experience. I mean, why would you want to drink somebody else's? Let's say. Drink Adam Levine's booze and listen to my music.
No,
You make sense.
You know what I mean?
You do.
You got to keep it in house.
Why would you listen to Adam's music anyway?
Sammy Hagar, everybody. Not a fan of Sammy.
Hey, after Sammy Hagar, we actually have Adam Levine on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You can only talk about your friends that way. You can't talk about
Sammy, let me ask you,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Where did the whole concept come from for you to come up with Beach Bar cocktail? Where did it come from, and where did it just develop?
I had my rum, and I wanted to make cocktails during COVID. A couple of my kids would come over with their friends because everybody was, kind of careful about who was good. And I, opened one, and it tastes terrible. And I'm going, this is horrible. And of course, my kids, first thing they do, challenge Pop. Oh yeah, I guess you can make something better. I said, you're damn right I can. That's what I do, So I got real rum. These are made with kind of a like beer base. I think a malt base is what the first ones were made of. So I invented I had the first rum base with these. But because I'm just one guy, I do everything myself. It's all my money. It's all my stuff, and I have a small team. Bacardi and the big boys come out and step all over me, jump, they leapfrog me, but I'm okay. I can't compete with those guys. I'm not a good gazillionaire. I got plenty of money, but I don't have a gazillion dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I decided to make them, and by the time I came out, then other people were making, cocktails out of real booze instead of the beer base, because the beer base, man, it's like it's a funky taste.
Yeah.
So I try to get the calories down. I use the agave syrup because I'm make tequila too, so I know how to do it. But everyone said, why didn't you make a margarita? And I said, because margaritas are to be handmade. I hate a pre-mixed margarita. When you can have a real margarita, they don't come close. But rum is something you put in Coke, you put it in orange juice, you put it in mojitos. The rum is a mixed thing for mixers, and so I thought it was ideal. I mean, sparkling rum with these wonderful 4 flavors, and I'm loving them to death.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Great success. I hope you guys keep doing it.
Well, no, and everyone says, why do you do things? Well, number one, because if you give me 15 minutes, I get bored. So I have to keep doing things, making music or going on tour or writing songs or making booze or opening, restaurants or venues. Anyway, I'm just a nut. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
So, but I made them because
one person.
I can make something better than what was on the market. See, I wouldn't ever make wine. I drink fine wines, but I say, man, I can never compete with Romani Conti or these chateaus have been making wine for 200 years. I can't compete with that. But when you taste bad tequila and you say people are drinking this, or you taste bad rum or bad cocktails and you go, people are drinking this, I can make them something better. That's what I do. And I don't do it. I can afford to make something better that costs a little more to make and sell it for the same price because it's not my only way of making a living, you see. So everybody else is like, oh, we got to hit the margins. Oh, we got to hit the price points. Oh, we can't afford to do this and do that. Well, I can. So I make better quality products, and that's it.
And that's all that matters. I mean, and that's the thing. People will buy it because, yes, there's those big name brands that sell the seltzers. This is actually the first rum-based seltzer I've ever had, and it's really good.
Yeah.
And obviously they'll buy it because they're going to see your name on it, but then they're going to continue buying it because it's a good product.
And they believe in you, too.
That's what happened with Cabo Wabo.
Yeah.
It says, how did you get the number 2 biggest premium tequila in the world? And I said, I made the best tequila in the world. I'm surprised it was number 2. It should have been number 1. Somebody must have spent more money on it than me, which they did. But, Patron and I and Cabo Wabo came out at the same time. We were the first to bring premium tequila to America. And it caught on. Now there's 150, 200 premium tequilas, and some of them aren't so premium. I gotta tell you, same old story. But Santo tequila is it's just the best. So once again, I trim the agaves better, cook them twice, People don't know about that. You cook them twice. You cook them for 12 hours, let them rest like you do when you cook a steak. You let it rest, and the juices go back in, and then you cook it again, and those juices caramelize, and that's what makes Santo a little bit sweeter without adding any sugar, any glycerin, nothing. Pure 100% agave. And everybody else has to add crap to get that done because they don't want to cook it twice because it's expensive. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's expensive to cook it twice.
And it is delicious. I have had it. And I'll tell you what, Sammy Hagar, I have not. And if people are like, hey, they're just tuning in, we are talking to legend Sammy Hagar. But I've also had because I know you got the Blanco, there's a Reposado, and the Mezquila. And I'm typically not a Mezcal fan, but I really do enjoy the Mezquila because it's not too smoky. Yeah, it's really good.
There you go. I don't like mezcal. It's like everyone said, you got to make mezcal. And I said, I went to Oaxaca. I spent 2 months there just tracing everything down and seeing how it's done and see what you could change. And they are all stuck up there. They go, no, you can't do no. You got to do it like this. You got to do it like this. I'm going, it's too damn smoky. I can't hack it. So, and that stuff will give you a headache with just from the smoke alone. It's like smoking a cigar.
Now, Sammy,
so anyway,
you guys have 4 flavors now. Are you planning to add any more flavors to the line?
Oh, yeah. We're coming out with a mojito and a pina colada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, end of the year. Well, first of next year, actually, probably. Yeah. And we're going to sell them in 6-packs. That's the next move so that you can buy a 6-pack, and you get one of each. Because right now you got to buy 4 packs, and they're all 4 the same one. So you got to buy 4 4-packs, unless the stores will break them down for you. Some stores do, some don't. So, but it's just because of manufacturing, you can't do it any different way. But 6-packs, you can make a 6-pack. So why? That's a hard thing to explain. But manufacturing is the whole hardest thing. People say, "How do you do this?" Let me tell you something. You got to have people that know what they're doing. Man,
of course.
I have no idea how to do it. It's like I go to the assembly line, I go, get me out of here.
Yep. You're the brainchild. You just come up with the creation and the ingredients, and you're like, hey, do this for me. But no, it is delicious, and everything that you put your hands on and your mind to, you do really well. So we're talking about your new beverage, but you also, and that is Sammy's Beach Bar Cocktail. But you did mention September, we are going to get a new album?
Yeah, and the single came out Monday, I guess.
Yeah, Crazy Times.
Crazy Times, and the video and all that. And so we're going to do something different. I want to, instead of dropping the whole album at once, we've made 4 videos. So we're just going to, every 6 weeks or every month, we're going to drop a new single with a new video and do the 4, and then right up to September. Then the last song, that will be the single, the last and single and video will be a song called Father Time. And Father Time will be and we'll release the album at the same time, and go from there. Yeah, man, it's cool.
Sammy,
appreciate
awesome. You and calling the Penthouse. I think you'll remember us because our producer hung up on you.
Why do you got to bring that back up?
I'll remember. I'll remember Greek and Franny. Come on.
Nutter's out.
Yeah.
Greek and Franny. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we wish you much success with your line.
Yes.
Looking forward to the 2 other flavors. If you're ever in the area, you can stop in. We'd love to see, enjoy your music and all the things.
And
you
your
do.
drinks. Yes, you got a fan in me.
Yeah, Franny's a big fan. So
I am a fan, and if you need a spokesgirl, I'm all over it.
Yeah. I'm her agent, Sammy.
I'm trying to book some shows in November right here locally in Boca and Del Rey and around here. There's 2 places that I can play a little smaller than what would be normal, just a few thousand people, but I'm trying to book those, and you guys will be the first to know, and you can help me promote it because we're going to throw beach parties. We're going to throw the beach bar, cocktail parties.
We would love that.
Play on the beach.
We would love to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time. I know you're busy.
Peace and love.
That's right. God bless. Good
You
luck.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sammy Hagar, what a nice guy after Nutter hung up on him.
Yes.
You got to keep bringing that up.
It's going to be a trivia question. It's gonna be, on the day I'm getting a root canal, my rabbi and priest are coming with me because I'm getting a root canal.
Oh, boy.
You hang up on Sammy Hagar. I love it.
I
Don't remember
do.
us.
Now, listen, I did mention that you can buy this right now, and it is so good. That's Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Cocktail. Our buddy Josh, he has them over there at Safe Harbor, North Palm Beach Marinas, where you can get it at. And then they also have listed on here that there are a few other places you can purchase it throughout Florida, in and near West Palm Beach. They can be found at liquor stores along the coast, including Beverage, North Palm Beach, and 67 Liquor Shop, which I believe is in Boca Raton.
There it is, boys and girls. Sammy Hagar on the Penthouse. Despite what we did to him to start off the call, he hung in there. and he called back. It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with some Florida stories and a lot more. Peace.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get ready for the smartest bundle in streaming. 6 streaming services for the intellectually curious, featuring Curiosity Stream with the best collection of documentary films and TV shows, Psalm TV, and great stories from the world of wine. Tastemade for the fun side of food and travel. Topic with the best thrillers and crime stories, and so much more. From nature to history, technology to food, mystery to adventure. Get 6 streaming services for one low price and less than $6 a month. It's the best deal in streaming. Learn more and sign up now at smartbundle.com.
It's happening now. International Diamond Center's spectacular Summer of Savings event, giving you a break from inflation and rising interest rates. Now for a limited time, you get IDC's incredible value price, plus 2 years zero interest financing. And IDC will even cover your first 2 payments. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, Swiss timepieces, even GIA and Forever Mark diamonds. Buy now and spread your payments out with zero interest charges. How about a $3,000 pair of diamond stud earrings or anniversary band? Your payment is just $125 a month and will even cover your first 2 payments completely. Or how about some rollback pricing on wedding bands at IDC? Now through August, you can take 25% off any wedding band. That's price deflation. International Diamond Center's Summer of Savings event. Your refuge from rising prices, special discounts, and 2 years zero interest financing. Now for a limited time, only at International Diamond Center at US 1 and PSO Boulevard in Port St. Lucie on approved credit.
Clown Parade is an anthology comedy podcast series presented by Will Ferrell, Bowen Yang, and Matt Rogers. Each month, hear a fresh comedic talent create a brand new podcast format hosted by an original character of their own creation in the spirit of the Ron Burgundy podcast.
What I want you guys to produce are multiple podcasts. It's one podcast called Clown Parade, a anthological character piece carefully curated by culturistas.
Listen to Clown Parade on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I-95 and the Turnpike crash-free, delay-free crash in Delray along Atlantic, midway between Lyons and the Turnpike. That's traffic. I'm Rito Grant.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Fall into autumn hiring with
A Wednesday afternoon. Sammy Hagar just joined us, and that was a great interview. Appreciate Sammy calling. He was talking about his beach bar cocktails. They are really awesome. Franny and Nutter say they know because they both drink a lot, and they gave it thumbs up.
So much.
They can take a good cocktail. I can take a good piece of ass. And who to bet in the Hall of Fame game tomorrow? Jaguars. First game of the year, we're giving you a winner on Real Radio. Who else does that? Jimmy's on vacation. Nutter's nice enough to volunteer all month.
All month now. Okay, wow. I didn't know his vacation was this long, but good afternoon, G-Man.
Kidding. Francis is here.
And these days, you never know, Nutter. There's so many flights being canceled.
That's true.
You never know. And hello, hi, what's up?
You are it. Time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
I did say Florida. So, yes, there was a woman who was spending some time in jail. So she's already there, and it looks like she's going to be there a little longer. And you're like, well, why? Well, it looks like they were moving her to a pod. I'm not familiar with pods in jail.
Huh.
Do you know what a pod is?
Yeah,
Nutter?
it's kind of like where they probably stick like 20 people, and there's a bunch of different cells, and it's
okay, like
called a pod.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a holding cell or like a regular.
No.
Yeah, Nutter would know.
That's why I asked him.
Wow.
Just kidding. I just know that you'd probably know before G would. So, so this woman, her name is Jasmine Levesque. She's a young 23 years old. Well, she was spending time in the Pinellas County Jail because she got in trouble mid-July. So she hasn't been there that long. Because she was at a Ulta beauty salon store and she stole a bunch. By the way, it is expensive to go there. I know, as a woman, if you go there at Sephora, you're dropping a lot of money.
Oh, yes,
but
Sephora.
she took like $2,400 in merchandise.
Can't blame her.
Yeah, they said like 87 cosmetics. And when she got popped that time, she was just like, well, I just wanted to beautify myself. And they were like, well, it's not a good enough excuse. So she ended up having her day in court. She went to spend some time in jail. She's in jail. And then she does something way more aggressive than theft. She punches the deputy who's moving her over to the pod cell, like in the face.
Not a good thing to do.
No.
Not a good way to influence friends.
No. So the deputy, by the way, I guess was hit so hard, had to be taken to a walk-in clinic for treatment. And when asked like what was going on and why is she so aggressive, she was like, because I'm bored and I had nothing else to do. And I was already in a couple fights earlier in the day, so why not continue it on?
Well,
yeah.
I can understand that, but it's not good to fool around with Mother Nature.
Yep, it sure isn't. So now, with Mother Nature, I don't know why I agree sometimes with you. So now she's in charge with felony count of battery on law enforcement officer, which I'm sure will give her a lot more jail time than stealing makeup.
Good news, she might get out of the pod.
Possibly.
Yeah, put her in a regular cell.
Yeah. Speaking of punching, man, this person is going to be banned from Disney. There's been a lot of action at Disney lately.
It's the heat.
And this guy is from 1017 Land, Port St. Lucie. So if you're listening, Florida man Matthew Johnston, shame on you. So I guess he was at Disney World, and they were specifically at Hollywood Studios. And witnesses saw this. So he got drunk, and they said he started arguing with his girlfriend. Well, then a couple bystanders noticed him punch her in the chest.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. I can't.
Really? Really?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Punch her in the chest, closed fist, and then he attempted to push her away from the stroller. So the baby's there, too.
This is terrible.
So he tried to push her away from the stroller so he could take the baby. They then observed him aggressively grab the stroller from the girlfriend. And because of that, the baby fell from the stroller.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so this guy's just a drunk, idiot jerk mess. So, of course, I mentioned, they said, yeah, he'd been drinking. He got into an argument with another person. They say an unnamed person. The girlfriend's father and brother, who were also along, suggested that it was time to leave because obviously he's drunk and out of control. And that further angered him. Angered. I put him in Matthew. Angered him. So then, yeah, that's how he reacted. He reacted by ripping the car seat from the stroller, as I mentioned, causing the baby to fall from the car seat. He was arrested, taken to Orange County Jail. They said the girlfriend didn't press any charges, which is silly. And luckily, the baby was not injured.
I'd say it was goofy.
Very.
Stay out of it, Nutter.
Very much.
You hung up on Sammy What else you gonna do today?
Oh, boy.
Not much.
That's it. And I'll cut it short because that is my time for my second What the Florida.
Great job. We got a couple people on hold. Let's get one or two real quick.
Okay, yeah, you wanna let's get Toot.
All right.
Talk to Toot real quick. Hey,
Yeah.
Toot,
Toot,
you're
how
on the
are you?
air.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You too.
Yeah. Hey, Greek.
Yes, sir.
I think it's you don't know what's around the corner, not behind the corner.
Of course, that's correct. What you said.
Yeah. And it's funny. That was a great interview you guys did with Sammy. And, I moved out of Delray, and now he's posting a show there.
I know, that's just what happens. Maybe he'll stop in San Antonio.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's a big city, bro.
I like that dude, man. He's pretty cool.
Everybody seems to like Sammy Hagar. He's like one of those guys. He's just cool. He's a regular guy. And people enjoy his music, and now they're enjoying his liquor. And all the
Well,
things
they've been enjoying his liquor for a long time, but yeah, now this new one.
Yeah, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But, Toot, if we talk to him again, we'll tell him San Antonio. We'll go see our boy, Toot.
Yeah, guys. All right, well, love you guys, and just wanted to chime in.
Always, brother. We love you.
Bye, Toot.
Bye, Toot. It is the Penthouse. I know we got a couple people on hold. Nutter will tell you just to hold on there. We'll come back. We'll get your calls because you are uno momento. We'll be right back. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service
Drunk
you?
enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting the guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
Free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Fall into autumn hiring with Indeed. Their all-in-one solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
New month means new specials at Begin a New Med Spa. And for the month of August, they're offering Botox for $159 for 20 units. Hey, this is Franny. And for someone who is not new to Botox, this is a steal. In fact, my last Botox treatment was from Begin Anew with Dr. Gavin. She is great. And it was the happiest I've ever been with my results. And guys, if you were thinking that Botox is just for the ladies, well, you got it wrong. It is an anti-aging treatment for anyone who's looking to lessen the appearance of wrinkles. And Begin Anew's wonderful staff wants to make sure you get the greatest and most natural looking changes possible. But they have so much more to offer. They have an array of services to rev up your sexual performance. They have testosterone replacement therapy to get you feeling good, laser hair removal, tattoo removal, body contouring, just to name a few. So book that appointment today and say that Franny sent you in, and you'll get a free consultation for their optimal wellness program and free blood work with qualified insurance. Check them out today at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com. Indeed.com.
With a strawberry frosty, time to enjoy yourself is built in. They're so rich and creamy, they're built for you to slow down, relax, and just take it all in. So when it's time for frosty time, and strawberry frosty time is for a limited time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
The word is out. People are abandoning their overpriced wireless carriers and flocking to Pure Talk for the same 5G coverage, but at a fraction of the price. In fact, the average family saves over $800 a year when switching from Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. Just dial pound 250 and say switch now to save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 and say switch now.
I was having a lot of sinus infections. My sinuses were clogged, pressure, headaches.
Linda suffered for years with chronic sinus infections.
You don't feel like doing anything. When you feel like your head is completely clogged, all you want to do is just lay down and sleep. And the pressure is just not fun, always walking around with a headache.
Now, her issues are gone. How? A minimally invasive procedure done in the office of West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers called balloon sinuplasty.
I really did not know what it was like to feel like you're really breathing and not being so clogged up. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and I would definitely recommend it for someone else.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure, congestion? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with West Palm Beach Breathe Free Sinus and Allergy Centers. Call 561-459-3228. 561-459-3228. That's 561-459-3228.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
I-95 and the Turnpike crash-free, delay-free crash in Delray along Atlantic, midway between Lyons and the Turnpike. That's traffic. I'm Rito Grant.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich, and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Alec Baldwin. I'd like to invite you to listen to my new limited series podcast about a true American hero who lived to
You're going to keep bringing that up, aren't you? I'm never going to live that down.
Stop saying something, Franny.
What?
Franny's here.
Hi, what's up?
Can I hit that again?
I love you. Oh, boy. See, I even ended with a, oh, boy. Like, what did I just do?
877-927-6969. If you've tried one of Sammy's liquors, let us know. The tequila or this new drink. Franny gives a thumbs up, and so does Nutter.
Yeah, 2 thumbs.
And that's 2 drinkers that I have a lot of respect for who know their booze and alcohol. So when they give you a thumbs up, shazam. We're going to come back with a little WWGD for you after this segment and a quick trifecta. And that'll be it for today's show. I mean, that's kind of
Wow, that was it. Wrapping it up, huh?
Stick a fork in us.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Well, I'll get through some texts that I got going on here. We have a bunch more, by the way. Great to hear you, Nutter. If you are not familiar with the text line, that's 47142. Got to start off with Real Radio. That's how I get it. We also have some watermelon facts that came in because today is National Watermelon Day.
I love these facts.
Yes. Round melons are female and are sweeter. Football-shaped melons are male and not as sweet.
Oh.
I've never seen a football-shaped watermelon.
They
wide one.
Yeah, but have you ever seen the round ones and the ones that are more like an oval?
Oh, all right. I thought you meant like brown with laces.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Looking for a large, flat, white area on the melon. This means it's been sitting in the field longer and will be sweeter than the one picked early. So there you go. Thank you so much.
That's got to be a tough job.
Yeah. Yep. I have somebody who asked us a question as well, too, but we will get to that at the end because they're asking all of our opinions on something specific that happened to him at work. I don't know what I did, but thank you. It says, hello, Penthouse. I just want to say, Franny, you inspire me. Have a great day, guys. I was like, thanks. I don't know why, but I'll take it.
With G-Man.
Oh, boy. I love you. Oh, boy.
I got to the second part. And
then somebody was like, man, I missed the interview with the Red Rocker. Yeah, we had Sammy Hagar on. It says, will it be on a pod? And if so, when? Yeah, it'll be on a podcast.
Well,
so
it's going to replay tonight.
Oh, perfect.
We're going to play, 7 o'clock hour?
6 to 7.
Okay.
6 to 7.
Oh,
okay.
awesome. And then you can catch it when Jimmy gets back. He'll plug in all of the older shows into the Penthouse podcast, which you can always go back and listen. So yes, that will be there. You'll just have to search for the date, which is August 3rd.
Yeah, tonight 6 to 7. There is no Greek song. I'm getting a sex change. So
you're
can't
finally
wait
going
to
through with that.
See you tomorrow. That's exciting. And then we also have the guy that says sounds like Matthew, the one from Port St. Lucie who went to Disney. Should be Father of the Year from Port St. Lucie. To be honest with you, I've never seen a dad and Port St. Lucie put up much of a fight over his kids. Man, that's terrible. That's from Mike Nokachobi. Wow. I'm putting that on you, Mike Nokachobi. And then we have a question. So I guess this happened at somebody's work. It says, I have a question for the three of you. I guess this is an early WWGD. It says, I pick up parts for the mechanics at my place of work. One of the mechanics walked by my desk and just grabbed a part that he assumed was for him. He didn't say anything as he walked away. So I just said, you're welcome, out loud. Well, he didn't say not loud, or he did say not loud, or with any attitude. I put the attitude in it. He was like, just in a normal voice. He walked back to me and asked what I said, and I repeated it. He got an attitude with me and says, it's my job. So they want to know who, if anyone, is wrong right here in that situation.
I think you should always be nice and respectful to your coworkers. Obviously.
Yeah, but I think the guy, he took a part, and I know you like to take things off Andrew's desk all the time, G-Man.
Way to throw G under the bus.
Oh, he knows. Andrew will come in here and be like, he took the last thing of my nuts.
That's
He took my M&Ms.
It's totally different.
How's that different? It's still on his desk, and it still belongs to him.
Yeah, I know, but it says grab me.
It just does. Anyway, so yes, what do you guys think? I think the gentleman who did not ask if that was his or not, and just grabbed it and walked.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't take things off people's desks. What kind of person does that?
Yeah, like key lime pies.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Who would do something like that? Mine's in gesture and fun because Andrew, I've done so much for him, so I figured he owes me. What do we got at home?
We have Freddie Covers.
Oh, we don't have time for Freddie.
Okay.
Sorry. Freddie, we got to go to break. We got WWGD, so we don't have time today, brother. We miss you. We love you. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
You give up trying to teach your parents how to use their smart speaker and take it home. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through this Wednesday. Nice and hot out there for us, too, with our high temperatures back near 90 degrees. Feeling close to the triple digits with the humidity. Could see a few inland showers or storms today, but most areas are dry, and a slightly higher rain chance returns tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. With the Strawberry Frosty, time to enjoy yourself is built in. They're so rich and creamy, they're built for you to slow down, relax, and just take it all in. So when it's time for Frosty time, and Strawberry Frosty time is for a limited time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Get ready for the smartest bundle in streaming. 6 streaming services for the intellectually curious. Featuring Curiosity Stream with the best collection of documentary films and TV shows. Song TV and great stories from the world of wine. Tastemade for the fun side of food and travel. Topic with the best thrillers and crime stories. And so much more. From nature to history, technology to food, mystery to adventure. Get 6 streaming services for one low price. At less than $6 a month, it's the best deal in streaming. Learn more and sign up now at smartbundle.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
Clown Parade is an anthology comedy podcast series presented by Will Ferrell, Bowen Yang, and Matt Rogers. Each month, hear a fresh comedic talent create a brand new podcast format hosted by an original character of their own creation in the spirit of the Ron Burgundy podcast.
What I want you guys to produce are multiple podcasts. It's one podcast called Clown Parade, a anthological character piece carefully curated by culturistas.
Listen to Clown Parade on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-917-1965. That's 1-800-917-1965. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-917-1965. That's 1-800-917-1965.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, join the flood of people switching to Pure Talk. The average family saves over $800 a year by switching. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. Or if you still want unlimited data, you can get that and still save a fortune. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say, switch now, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say, switch now.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeart.
And the Turnpike crash-free, delay-free crash in Delray along Atlantic, midway between Lyons and the Turnpike. That's traffic. I'm Rito Grant.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Guys, Jimmy's on vacation. Nutter's in the house.
Good afternoon, G-Man.
Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
Time for a quick trifecta and a little WWGD.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
It is Tom Brady's birthday today. He is 45 years old, so happy birthday, Tom. I'm sure you're having a good time, and you can still blow out the candles. Happy birthday, Tom Brady.
Brady!
Stephen Ross got his hands caught in the cookie jar as he was nailed tampering with Sean Payton of the Saints and Tom Brady of the Patriots 2009. Dolphins got penalized $1.5 million and the 2023 first-round draft pick and fourth-round draft pick in 2024. Not a good situation for the Dolphins. We look bad, hurts us, and tampering's not good. And Stephen Ross, it's just not a good thing. You can't lose first-round draft picks, especially when we don't know how Tua's going to be. So not really good situations for the Dolphins at all. That's Stephen Ross. He had no comment. Vince Scully passed away, 94 years old. Icon in baseball broadcasting. With the Dodgers, with Brooklyn, started all the way out to L.A., 65 years. Hall of Famer, did it all, 13 World Series, the voice of the Dodgers for so many years. And when he announced the game, you just felt so at ease. He was just doing a game, and just the way he described it made you feel like you're right behind second base. He's going to be missed by the baseball community. And that is your trifecta. Now it's time for a little WWGD.
Get ready for WWGD. What would Greek do?
Get out the trombone.
Can you believe people ask this guy for advice?
Remember, cook your butter. WD.
I mean, really?
6 foot. Yeah, I would say some players in that perimeter.
Seriously?
What is a buckeye?
A buckeye is a buckeye.
It's WWGD.
Yes, people really do email us. That's Jimmy@realradio921.com, and what they're seeking out, well, they're seeking out the advice of the G-Man. Can be anything you want. Gambling, relationships, work, whatever it is, you think that Greek is the right person to go to get you on the right path. And we will get into some of these emails and make sure we used to do Facebook Live, but now you can watch us live stream, realradio921.com. You're going to see right there on that home screen, Real TV. Click on that, and that is brought to you by our friends and fantastic sponsors, Monroe's of Palm Beach. So let's start off with this. So normally, Nutter, I know you've done this with us before. I get Jimmy, I get G-Man, and then Jimmy. So I will have you put in your 2 cents after this, all right?
Okay, I'll try my best.
All right. So we are going to start with Jackie.
Oh.
So Jackie and her boyfriend, well, they've lived together for a year. And their lease is coming to an end. It's about up. So he says, listen, I want us to keep on dating. But the issue is he wants to get separate places now that the lease is up. But he said, I still want to date. Well, all her friends are being like, man, this is a red flag. And she's starting to think maybe we're not going in the right direction. Greek, she wants to know how you feel. And of course, Nutter as well, too. Is this a red flag?
Well, I mean, if you're looking for the relationship, obviously, to take the next level, it's not. It's taking a step back in a way. Doesn't mean it's over, but that the one thing that you got to realize when you're signing another lease, both of you, is you can't do anything for a whole year. I don't know what kind of money he has or she has, because there are girls that I know and who I dated that in the lease is halfway done. The guy comes in, writes a check, and it's over. I don't know if that's scenario or not, but if not, this relationship can't go anywhere for a year. And you might not want to wait. So you really got to ask him what you're thinking and what he's thinking and where it is. It is a red flag. It definitely is. Because you would think if you live together for a year, you're going to continue and maybe get engaged and get married. Obviously, he's putting a little bit of a shoehorn in this situation. So I would talk to him a little bit. Doesn't mean it's over, but there is some kind of a bump in the road. Nutter?
I have to agree with you, G-Man. That's a big red flag, and it's a step backwards, and it's a step not in the right direction. You're just giving him a place to go and cheat, basically, is what's happening. He doesn't want to sleep with you, but he wants to sleep with you. You guys should be still sharing a place together, in my opinion, especially if you want to move in that direction. Apparently, he doesn't feel the same way.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
We could be wrong.
Jackie, if that's me, I'm not having it.
No, yeah.
No, you've been living together for a year, and now he's like, oh, I still want this, just I don't want to live with you anymore.
Yeah, it's not nice.
So, no, but especially just what Jackie wants. She wants to live in. She wants eventually get engaged. She wants to get married. She wants all that. I don't think this guy's on the same page as she is.
It doesn't sound like it.
No.
Sorry, Jackie. If you're hot, send your picture to Jimmy.
There you go.
Now you got to drive by his house just to see if he's home or
I
not.
don't like that.
No.
No, I don't like it. All right, Jackie, good luck. Next up, we got Ronnie. So Ronnie and his girlfriend of 3 years, well, she just inherited a bunch of money.
Marry her.
Well, this is the issue he's not happy with, is that since she has, he says that she's completely changed. He's like, she's not the same person. She seems to be just driven by cash, which wasn't her before, and not happiness. And he wants to be like, how can I reel her back? Our relationship has totally changed. And lately, like they used to, not anymore, they're not talking about them in the future together. Now it's just her, spend. Money. G-Man, how would you handle this?
Well, it's not good. Obviously, money changes people. It happens every single day. When people get inheritance or say they win the lottery, we don't know what kind of money we're talking about. But the one thing it's showing is that she's not loyal. Because she was loyal, she'd be like, hey, you know what? I got all this money. Now we can share it together. And I want to do things for you and us. It's a team. It's us. Right now, it's not going in that direction again. I don't know if you can reel her in, because right now, if you try to reel her in, she's going to look at you as like an opponent. It's like when somebody drinks and you're like, oh, you're drinking too much. They're like, screw. They give you the Heisman. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. Anybody who drinks or gambles or drugs, if somebody comes in and says, oh, you're doing something, what do? You push away from that person. I would try to ride it out a little, and maybe she'll come to her senses a little.
Yeah, because some people do get a little. I mean, if that's the first time she's ever come into a bunch of cash.
Yeah.
I get it. Some people go a little nuts.
Yeah, so I mean, give her a little time and see how it is. If she starts pushing away and not wanting to be with you, then that's a different scenario. He's not saying that. He's just saying
he hasn't said that. He said she just changed.
She changed. So give her a little time to maybe wet her whistle and, have a couple of bananas without the peel and then see what happens maybe 3 months from now.
I think she's showing her true colors. And if she would have had this money before you probably would have never been in the picture. My best advice is try to go to a casino or hit the lottery and try to match her. If you're really in love with her, I mean, you gotta match her. Bring what she's bringing to the table.
Fire with fire.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's unrealistic to hit the lottery.
No, I know that. So he's better off just cutting his ties and if he leaves her and she comes running back, then it was meant to be.
And I have questions. Like to me, there's a lot of things that I don't know. Like, is she just spending the money on herself and going out by herself, or is she also spending the money on you? And you're thinking like she shouldn't be just totally because that's it. Like she's driven by cash, but it's not like she's spoiling herself. Like, are you along for the ride? And you're just thinking like she's changed so much. This is not the lifestyle I want to live. Like I have questions.
I think if he was along for the ride, he wouldn't be right now.
Yeah,
right.
Possibly.
Because if you're eating shrimp cocktail, you're not
bitching.
If you're eating shrimp cocktail, you're not bitching about shrimp cocktail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're really not.
Maybe he's a simple man. Maybe Ronnie's a simple man. He likes a simple life.
Maybe he does.
Nothing flashy.
But right now, it looks like she's going in a different direction.
Yeah.
She's stopping at Saks, and he's at Walmart.
Well, listen, that money ain't going to last forever. So if you really like her, you might just wait it out and see until she becomes broke, and then she'll become the old girlfriend she was.
There's that option, yeah.
I would really start banging her hard and fast.
Yeah. Do what Greek just said.
All right, perfect. I mean, this is WWGD. And then finally we have Jason who writes in. And so Jason's like, listen, my girlfriend and I, we split up. Well, should I say, my ex-girlfriend and I split up a year ago. And he said it's a pretty bad breakup. And I get it because she was the one who cheated on him. Well, about a month ago, she, I guess, gave him a call or a text or something and finally said she was sorry for what happened. And I guess the apology led to lunch, and then lunch led to 2 dinners. And he's like, listen, I really do miss her. And I want to know, would it be a mistake for me to try to make it work again? We were always great friends and enjoy each other's company. G-Man, what would you do? I mean, you're Mr. Boomerang, so I kind of know. What would you do, G-Man?
I love you. The thing is, if you miss her and you can forgive her and not bring it up every 7 minutes, try it. Because if you don't try something, you'll always regret it. That's really where it's at. Don't worry about what everybody's going to say, because everybody's going to tell you you're foolish, you're stupid. What are you doing this? But if she makes you happy and you miss her, you try. I mean, that's all you can do. And if it doesn't work out, then you say, look, I tried again and it just didn't work out. At least you apologize. And sometimes people make mistakes. Last perfect guy died on a cross. Most people would say don't go back. I understand that. That's it. Yeah, I go back with all my girlfriends and everybody and see everybody. But again, nobody cheated on anybody that anybody knows of. So it's all like, Don Quixote, everybody's friends. A lot. You know what I mean? But when somebody cheats on you, it's tough. It hurts.
Yeah.
It does hurt. And I don't know. I mean, it's been a year and he hasn't found anybody yet either. That's the whole thing. Now, if he found somebody, he might tell her.
Now, we don't know that for a fact, though. I mean, maybe he did, and he was dating, and just he hasn't found anybody that interests him like she did.
Of course, but if he found somebody he liked, he'd tell her to go push tulips. You know what I mean? He'd be like, garbage day is Wednesday.
I love your sayings. I've never heard a lot. I like half the things you say. I'm like, well, that's new to me. I've heard push daisies.
Garbage day is Wednesday. Yeah. Come over Tuesday night.
Don Quixote, whatever. I don't know what's going on. But go ahead.
I know, but cheating is bad. It sucks. I mean, and who wants to be cheated on? But he does. He misses her. And a lot of good relationships started, you got to be good friends. Yes, you got to be attracted to the person, but good friends are a big thing. I would take a shot, but that's me. Nutter?
I would give her a second chance. I mean, you obviously still have these strong feelings for her after a year. I know it probably hurt like hell when it happened. And if something like that happened to me, I'd be done. I'd wipe my hands, clean my hands. I'm done. Go the other way. But if
man.
Yeah, well, but you never know. You can try that too.
Five Guys.
But, I say give her another shot. Follow your heart. And if she does it again, then,
Oh, well, no, you can't let her do it again.
No.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, don't let her walk all over you.
No. Right now, he is a hot stock. She wants him.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
But do we know that maybe she wants him for a relationship, or maybe she's just the same thing? She's kind of in between guys. She's the one who broke up, cheated, and there's women out there who just don't like being alone, and she knows she can go to him because it's comfortable, and she knows that he will reciprocate. I mean, you don't know. We don't know if that's what she wants, or maybe she just wants a warm body. And familiar.
Yeah.
Take anything you get. Any above. Warm body.
And familiar is
in between
easy.
stops. Who cares?
Take her back and do it back to her. Cheat on her and see how she likes it. Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Oh, so we're going to paint the barn a different color now and see how it looks. What is the sense of that, Nutter? We want to get along.
Revenge. It's all about revenge.
Revenge.
Oh, my God.
If she can forgive you, then you can forgive her.
Oh, my God. You're great. Put a bikini. Oh, forget it. I'm not going to even go there. I don't know. To me, if he misses her, you go back to her. That's all. Who cares? If it doesn't work out again, then you can at least walk away and say, hey, I tried twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Because a year's a long time. If you still miss somebody after a year, then you really care about them too and love them. I mean, you do. I remember when you left us for 2 years. I missed you so much.
I know. Every day I got a text message. Hey, what are you doing? What's up, sweetums? I love it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, that is our WWGD. If you are like, man, you know what? I didn't know you did that, and I want to ask Greek for advice. Well, you always can do that. Our producer, Jimmy, will be back in the house on Friday, and he will check those emails, and that's where you send them to. That's Jimmy at realradio921.com. Just in that subject line, put WWGD so he knows what they're for.
Thank you so much, guys. Always appreciate you guys getting involved with the show in any capacity, whether you want to call in, text us, 47142, Real Radio. Email Jimmy when he gets back, because Nutter's not turning his email on. I'm not turning that on.
Waste my time with that.
Screw you. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Always appreciate a voice behind everything. Or you could even call us and leave a message on our callback line, like Nutmeg did today.
Oh, yeah. Our talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. You just go on the Real Radio, and you'll see the little microphone icon. You just click on that. You can leave us a little message. If it's good enough, we'll air it. If it's not, you can try again.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're not hard here.
Record as many times as you want. Sometimes I wish we could do that here, but it's live.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I like it live.
Oh, I know you do.
She's such a... Because I wouldn't want to be like where you could, make a mistake, fix it.
Oh, I understand. No,
if you mean like hanging up on like Sammy Hagar or something like that.
You can just fix it.
That's where I was going to go.
Fix it.
I was going to go like hanging up on Sammy Hagar. But that's okay. That's going to be a trivia question one time for a big giveaway. Maybe on Greek Gridiron. Who hung up on Sammy Hagar? Dun, dun, dun. Was it Nutter? G, B, or Kevin Hart? C.
It's definitely Kevin Hart.
It was Kevin Hart.
Definitely Kevin Hart.
And Nutter was so funny. I love the way his face was. He's got that most honorable face. He looks like George Washington on the bill. He goes, I think he hung up.
We lost him somehow. We got disconnected somehow.
I saw your face. I knew you hung up on him. Oh, this is awesome. He's like, I think we hung up on him. Oh my God. Paul Mercurio told a story about that one time. He was doing a call with Paul McCartney. And he said the first time they tried to get through, somebody hung up on somebody and he didn't know who it was. And he just like, oh my God, did I just hang up on Paul McCartney? But it's like you said, it's all fun. And he called back.
Yeah, at least he called back. I would have never heard the end of it then.
But you know what? It shows you life.
Yeah.
When you want something and you can't get it, you go for it more.
Oh, you call back.
Call back.
Yeah, okay.
See what I'm saying? Like Sammy called back because he's like, I got to find out who this Nutter guy is who hung up on him. And maybe he comes down here at Del Rey and does the show. You bring him out on stage.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm sure he'll definitely ask you. But yeah, that's exciting because he said he wants to come down here and do a couple small shows. He's in the Boca area, Del Rey.
Yeah, I love to have him.
He's got a few friends who own venues. And
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, and so we will hopefully get him back on and be able to talk about it and maybe get out there. It'll be a good time.
Oh, it'll be a great time.
Yeah.
And his liquor is awesome. His new cocktail, which is great, and also his tequila, which Franny gives thumbs up to, and she knows tequilas like I know brunettes.
Oh, very well.
Yes, but yeah, that's Sammy's Beach Bar cocktail. So if you're looking for it at liquor store, that's what you're gonna look for. It says Sammy's on it, so you will know.
And his picture. I mean, you can't.
Well,
miss
his picture's on the box. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So you can't miss it.
Yes, it is on the box.
Nutter, you have any inspiration now to maybe do your own seltzer?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing something. I don't know what flavors I would do, but maybe like a blueberry or something like that.
right.
I can see that.
Now,
Yeah.
if you had any spirit that you were to produce alcohol-wise, like I mean, not a seltzer, but tequila, bourbon, vodka, what would you choose?
Oh man, that's a tough one because I love them all.
Yeah.
But what could you really promote that really says Nutter?
Yeah, you look like a bourbon dude to me, or like a whiskey kind of guy. But what would you do?
Whiskey or rum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my wheelhouse for the most part.
Okay.
What would you do, Franny?
Tequila.
I'm still asking.
Yeah.
Greek, what would you do?
I don't know. I was going to say I would say champagne, but you know what? Champagne's not everybody drinks that. It's only for
But not
special-
everybody drinks tequila. Not everybody drinks.
Yeah, but it's more affordable, I think.
Maybe wine. You step on the grapes yourself, you know?
Ah, perfect. Made with Greek's toes.
Well, no, he still wears Ferragamo's.
After I just got a pedicure, I
This
just stepped in
wine
a grape.
personally stops by the Greek.
Try Pinot Grigio.
You could do a sparkling wine. It doesn't have to be as pricey as a champagne. Because your
Maybe.
vineyard would have to be in Champagne, France. So you can do something like a sparkling wine from California or something.
I don't know. Maybe I do some kind of a liqueur, maybe a Greek liqueur. You could put in your cappuccino.
Like an ouzo? Is that an ouzo? Is that what they call the Greek one?
Maybe.
Ouzo, yeah.
And then every time you drink, you get the little Greek music. You start dancing.
Start breaking plates. Perfect.
Grabbing asses.
Oh, hey.
Breaking
Hello.
plates and grabbing asses. It's almost as throwing bombs and banging moms.
Wow.
That's for Zach Wilson and all you New York Jet fans out there.
That is a real t-shirt that came out because small's hot.
That was a little hot, too.
Yes. He's like, it's over. I'm like, all right, Jesus, Nutter, we get it.
I'm off my game today.
You are a little off your game. I thought after you have 7 ham and egg sandwiches, you'd be all right.
Hey, there was only 6, but who's counting?
Nutter, great job as always. Thanks for helping out. Jimmy's on vacation. You are a gem. You are a diamond in the rough. You are a stardust and a star. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you, G-Man. Thanks for having me.
Always. Sammy loves you.
Oh, well, I'm going to call him later so he can hang up on me. No, it's always a pleasure coming in and doing the show with you guys, and I thank you for putting up with all of my shenanigans.
Yeah, you want to do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, why not? One more day.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Tomorrow's going to be the day you put out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
To who?
The audience.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to try, is what I'm saying.
Oh, got it.
We can't thank you enough. We thank you every day. You do a great job. You make this job fun. It's the best 4 hours of my day. I can honestly say that without saying it twice. Great job, Francis. Thank you so much. Peace.
Oh, thank you. And peace to you. Thank you. Of course, Nutter and G-Man. And thank you for giving such great advice on WWGD. And of course, the audience, thank you so much for always tuning in. And speaking of advice, can we consider your parting words some kind of advice? You have advice to give everybody?
I just want to thank everybody. And you never know what's behind the corner or in front of you or behind you. And I want to thank everybody who got involved today. Nutter, Francis, Sammy Hagar, we hung up on him.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens, WWGD. And of course, you guys will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And Sammy Hagar are going to be on again tonight, 6 o'clock. Another's going to make that happen. No Greek zone because I'm getting a root canal with a rabbi and a priest.
Ooh, sounds fun.
It is great. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Bye-bye.